You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. A little bit about me: Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Russian Writing, Master's degrees in Public Administration and Criminal Justice. And welcome to Trivia Monday. We are live streaming from the Pink Room today. I like to live stream some different locations spontaneously sometimes. So if you guys have a comment, question, or concern, feel free to type in the chat. I am dual streaming on TikTok today and YouTube. Welcome, welcome, Clarine. How are you doing today, Clarine? I'm glad you could be here. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are more than welcome on the channel. You've stumbled across Trivia Monday on the Uniquely Mia live stream. So, a little bit about Uniquely Mia: I have fashion videos, travel videos, education videos, technology videos, education videos, and a lot more. So, I think education occurs in everything that you do, right? So one way that I try to make that a consistent theme on the Uniquely Mia channel is by having Trivia Mondays. And if there's any topics y'all would like me to ask you trivia questions on, feel free to type in the chat. Be more than happy to find some questions related to that. Hello, hello, Danielle. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Tomorrow is my interview for an AI generalist. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, okay. Well, good luck with that job. What do you do? I've never heard of that career path before. Hello, hello. How are you doing today, Melanie? Glad you could be here, Melina. Glad you could be here, Melanie. Glad you guys could be here. People are hopping in and out of the stream. Hey, D, glad you could be here. How's everyone doing today? So yeah, as I said, it's Trivia Monday today. And if you guys have a comment, question, or concern, feel free to type in the chat. Yesterday was Mother's Day. So if you guys celebrate Mother's Day, if you have a mom that you celebrate, what did you do on Mother's Day? Would love to know. Yesterday, I did post my video on both TikTok and YouTube about what I did on Mother's Day, but we were out with my mom, Queen Mother, in addition to Bianca. We went to lunch at PF Chang's. The food wasn't the best. The review on PF Chang's is not out yet. Hello, hello, Dream Make Believe. How are you doing today? Hey, KD, glad you could be here. Good afternoon to you as well. I'm dual streaming on YouTube and TikTok as well today, guys. So if there's a delay in responding to your comments, that is why. But feel free to keep your questions coming. Be more than happy to answer y'all. After we went to PF Chang's, we went to Second Street, and my mom saw some Christian Louis Vuitton sneakers she wanted. So we got those for her in addition with Bianca. We split half. So that was my gift to Queen Mother, in addition to her getting like a spa, obviously. And then where else? Well, we went to the Minds of a Serial Killer Museum or Experience in New York, guys. It is a very interesting museum. I will say, from a criminal justice researcher's perspective, the Mind of the Serial Killer Museum is very interesting to go to. I wouldn't necessarily say put it on like your list of must visit things to do in New York, because one, you do have to pay. Two, it is graphic. It is a little gory. Even myself, there were certain rooms I was going into, guys, and I was like, I couldn't even talk. I was like, let me get out of this room in my head, because they reenacted all the scenes. But from a researcher's perspective, it was interesting to learn about the history of the FBI, right? Because obviously, as a kid, you're like, oh, this is what they stereotypically do. And when you go in and you actually read what they do, I'm like, you know what? Right up my alley. Very interesting right there. It's not stereotypical. And then obviously different type of offenders and organized versus disorganized, and just seeing how that ties in. And we went to Canal Street, and then we got some Italian food in Little Italy. Daniel said they're currently studying. Okay, so I have to train AI models. Okay. Currently studying cross, okay, validation. Okay, and neural network. Daniel said sometimes I feel like to remove myself from my body. Well, Daniel, call the number 988 if you live in the United States of America. That sounds like a mental health condition right there. Mental health is not a stigma. So, Daniel, if you feel like that sometimes, you should definitely speak to a trained professional about that. Hello, hello, T8B. How are you doing today? Love from India. Welcome, welcome from India. What's like in India today? I'm reporting live from the United States of America. Dream said, "Hello, Amanda. Hey, Lily. How are you doing today?" Dream said, "I'm going to Austria, okay, for a contest cause called." That's really interesting. Okay, have a great time. I'll Google that. That's really cool. I never heard about it before. Have a great time in Austria. Never been to Austria. Is that where? No, Anastasia was in Russia. And I feel like Austria is close to Russia. I don't know. But that sounds really excited, Dream Make Believe. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, have a great time, and let us know what you think about Austria and the Eurovision contest. Okay. It's a singing contest. So you know how to sing, Dream? Very awesome. What's your like genre that you sing? R&B, rap, hip hop, country, gospel, opera. What's your field of expertise there, Dream? Hey, Evan, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. Your hair looks so good. Thank you so much. Evan, Queen Mother did do the hairstyle for me. So yeah, once I'm done with this hair, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally ask my mom to do the platinum blonde Cruella Deville style because this coming fall, when I enter my new degree program, I don't think I'll be able to do like color hair, like if unless it's natural color hair. So I'll still be able to do the blondes and like the browns, but like when it comes to red, green, I don't think I'll be wearing that in my new degree program just because it doesn't seem like the atmosphere for it, right? So yeah. But thank you so much, Evan. And I'm sure my mom will want me to wear my hair straight a lot in that new program. So yeah, we're gonna have to try out all the fun colors before then. Hello, Stone. How are you doing today? Hey, Miss Fluffy. Oh, you're just attending. You don't sing. Hey, that's still a fun thing to do. Just attend. Hey, you're going to a new country, right? Opening your mind to new architecture, etc. So definitely gotta let us know what you think about Austria and what's it like. Hey, Leon. Hey, Kurt. Glad you could be here. Hey, Kay. How are you doing today? But would love to know, what did you guys do on Mother's Day? If you celebrate Mother's Day, do you guys celebrate Mother's Day in Guyana? If there's any Guyanese supporters on, my mom said y'all don't celebrate, to her knowledge, Mother's Day. So I'm just curious to know if you guys have adapted the American celebration because I remember there was one year I was in South America in November, and tell me why my mom and I were in the bus and we heard like the radio station was like celebrating Thanksgiving a little bit, and I was like, what? I looked at my mom like, why are you guys celebrating Thanksgiving again? Or why were they advertising for Thanksgiving on the radio? Do you guys know what Thanksgiving is for? Like the history? That was funny to me. Hey Stone. Stone said it's my first time on your live stream. Well, you know what, Stone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The algorithm knew that you wanted to be part of a community where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So welcome. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are more than welcome here. Thank you again for liking the live stream. How's everything going with you? Dream said the singer by heart. Okay, but vocally I had to be a chef. Oh, okay. So yeah, you did tell my mom and I that you cooked some good food, Dream. We're gonna have to taste your food. Hey something. Hey Josh, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. The dress is also Queen Mother's as well. Evan, respond to that since you said you love the look. I don't know how it wound up in my room. I'm not even lying to you guys. I guess it's mine now since it fits me. It looks like my dress, right? But like I should be putting on clothes and then I'll look at it and I'm like, I think this is my mom's, or I have no recollection, also known as memory, of purchasing this dress, right? Or I'll wear an outfit and then I'll pass my mom and Queen Mother's like, you know, that's my outfit. I'm like, really? It was in my room. And she's like, what was it doing in your room? I'm like, I don't know what it was doing in my room. So that's how I acquire a lot of my clothes, guys. And then sometimes in the past, I used to like put up my mom's clothes for her like in her closet, and then, you know, like how people say I would take like a clothing tax for that. So I haven't put her clothes up for her in a while because she started doing it, guys. So I haven't acquired any new clothes as of yet. So yeah. Um, hey, Mr. Glad you could be here, Mr. David. Yes, Mother's Day was yesterday. Did you celebrate Mother's Day, or were you like, that's not a holiday for you? At the start of the stream, I did like a recap of what my sister and I did for Queen Mother on Mother's Day. I also did post a YouTube short and TikTok shorts about that adventure as well. Hey, how are you doing today, Manny? Glad you could be here. Hello, ma'am. Do you have random or general advice to share with— Oh, okay, I have to read that for a second. Okay, do I have any random or general advice to share with you guys? Yeah, some random slash general advice that I always share with you guys is to be your positive, unique, and authentic self, right? People's always going to have something to say about you, whether that can be positively or nicely. Even if you get guidelines on like what to do to make somebody ultra happy, I'm sure you're not going to do that. So at its core, you just got to be your positive and unique self. Depending on what space you're entering, you may have to code switch a little bit, right? Always be respectful, right? Even when people are disrespectful to you, you can just walk away from the situation, right? I know sometimes it can be very hard, but you can just walk away and not be disrespectful, right? So yeah, just be your positive, unique, and authentic self, right? And at its core, subscribing to the Uniquely Me channel is going to remind you guys to be your positive, unique, and authentic self. So yeah, that's the advice that I want to share with you guys. That's just random or general for y'all. Yes, I am married to public administration, criminal justice, psychology, and professional writing. So yes, I do not have a boyfriend. I am married to those for various things, Sanzu. What are we saying? Dream said, yes, we do celebrate it. Okay, so you celebrate Mother's Day in Guyana, okay? With gifts, exchanges, cooking, and family gatherings. Okay, okay. So it's probably been a while since Queen Mother has has been in South America to like celebrate the holidays year round. So yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So you celebrate now? Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Dream said, "Is this a new setup for the live stream, or did you move us today?" Yeah, I like to shout out to you, Dream, for paying attention. That's how I know you've been watching some of my live streams in the past. I promise you, I did remember your name, but yeah, but that's how I know you guys pay attention. So yeah, this is I like to have different streaming areas. So I do have the Unique Lumia studio that has my diplomas in the background, etc. Right, but I also have a pink room. So when I can, I like to stream from the pink room. This is just my bedroom. I don't do it all the time, right? But we have a pink room, a pink background to stream from, and and anytime I rewatch the streams with the pink background, I'm like, this is a pretty color. I do like the color of it, and I could hang my diplomas right behind me because I actually have extras. So initially, Queen Mother was like, you should hang up your extra diplomas. And I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. But you know what? I might actually hang them up like right here for when I stream in my pink room, right? It can still be seen behind me. So yeah. Um, hey user, how are you doing today? Hey Silent, glad you could be here. How's everything going to you? I'm going with you today. Hey Cooper, hey Nelly, hey Lucy, hey Saturn, hey Michaela, hey 26, hey Nun, hey Barbie. Hi Barbie. Okay. Hey Mel, hey Betty, hey Double Trouble. Are you really Double Trouble? That's funny. Alright, that's funny. You guys have some interesting names. Hey, the Rich On. Love that name, like manifester right there, right? Hey Mariah. Hey Self Made. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Can you go subscribe later? Subscribe where? Would you like me to subscribe to you, Mr. David? I'll be more than happy to subscribe to your YouTube channel. First, subscribe to Unique Lumia first, and then write your YouTube username as it appears in the chat on YouTube. And I'll be more than happy to go over and support you guys, right? Subscription is free. So if anybody is a Unique Lumia supporter or not, and you want me to subscribe to you and support you guys, subscribe/follow me first, and then be more than happy to support you guys as well. Hello, Manny. Glad you could be here. How's everything going with you today? Um, Dream said, besides Queen Mother, who has influenced your fashion sense? You know, I like how you phrased that question. I like how you phrase that question because like I would have obviously been Queen Mother, right? But I guess you guys are like, Mia, I know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna anticipate it. So you want me to think a little bit, right? Okay. Besides Queen Mother, who has influenced my fashion sense? That's actually a pretty difficult one for me. Like a person, because I would say social media, besides my mom a lot. Like sometimes like I'll see something cool on social media and I'll try to replicate it. But a person outside of my mom, honestly, it's kinda hard. That's really hard. My mom has a really good fashion sense, really unique sometimes when she puts effort into it, right? I I don't know. I guess Bianca, if I was just to say a random person. Why do I say Bianca, also known as my sister? Why? Follow her on TikTok as well if you guys want. Because I took a lot of her clothes. I didn't take it. She gave me a lot of her clothes in the past. So like some of the clothes that I wear, I actually didn't buy it. It used to be her clothes, right? And I'll just like adapt it and put it into like my wardrobe and wear it as normal, right? Or like Or like when we were in Amsterdam, I saw Bianca wearing a pair of jorts, and like I knew about jorts prior to me seeing Bianca wearing them, but then when I saw it on her, I was like, that looks really interesting. And I went into the store and I saw them and I bought them as well. So yeah, but like that's how Bianca would influence my fashion sense. Me just like taking her clothes, or not her taking, not taking it, her giving me some of her old clothes. Right, it doesn't fit her anymore, or she doesn't want. But yeah, I'll see my mom now. Hey, how are you doing, Sean? Glad you could be here. Hey, Cozy, you look like the woman off the movie Spree. I've never seen that movie. What's it about? Hey, Albert, how are you doing today, Albert? It's been a while since you've been on the Unique Lumia live stream. How's everything going with you? Glad you guys can be here. It's always a pleasure when I have new supporters hopping into the stream, and then old supporters who went MIA coming back in and saying hi, welcome back. Dream Make Believe said, okay, for me, it has always been um I don't wanna say that name because I know I will butcher the pronunciation of it, okay, but Twain is the last one, okay, but growing up in Guyana, I was always judged. Let me Google that person because I don't think I've ever heard that name before. I wanna see their fashion sense. Oh, Shania. I'm like, "Why couldn't I say that?" Shania, okay, Shania Twain. I've never heard about her before. Let me Google her. Okay, fashion sense. This is like I can Google stuff when, my laptop is open. Oh, okay. Her fashion's pretty cool. It's like almost a mixture. I can show you guys. Well, I can only show it one at a time. So let me show TikTok first, and I'll show YouTube. How do I flip the camera on TikTok? I'm still learning the TikTok settings. Okay, flip camera. So this is a. It's like a mixture between. Oh, this is really pretty. Look at that dress. That's nice. It's a mix. Okay, it was kind of weird, but it was okay. It was okay. I didn't like that part either. But it's a mixture between country to me and like modern a little bit. You know what? And oh, you said in Ghana you're always judged for the style. I can see how it's, I guess, not practical, some people may say, to wear in South America. Speaking from my own experience, I remember sometimes when I'm in South America, not sometimes, all the time, I would just pack the regular dresses that I wear at home, right? And I remember I posted an outfit video one time when I was in Ghana, just like showing a day of my life, and I included an outfit video. And people are like, "This is Ghana, don't wear that," because the dress was like noticeably thick, but it was short sleeves. So at its core, yeah, just different fashion sense. And I think it ties back to the idea of uniqueness, right? When you wear something that's like not a lot of people agree on the norm that this is what should be worn in this particular country, dream make believe, right? Or like if you're going against just doing something that's new for that place, you're going to be judged for it. But you know what, dream? Something that hopefully you know, but if you don't, let's remember to always try to reiterate it, that you have your own unique style, right? If you believe in reincarnation, you only got one life that you are going to remember. So if you're comfortable wearing that style, right? It relates back to the idea I was speaking about earlier, right? You can try to please everybody, but that's just not feasible. So you just got to be your positive, unique self. And hopefully, dream by being a supportive, unique Lemia, you see my outfit videos and how I dress sometimes. Anything that I wear and I post on social media, I really do love the outfit, right? But I do know it goes against the norm for some people, and it's very out there and unique. Hopefully that my outfit videos motivates you to continue to dress your unique way. Hey, lover girl Maya, glad you could be here. Love the natural look. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Queen, how are you doing today? Mia, when are you coming back to the Guyana? In the future for sure. So stay tuned, like the video, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like Queen Mother and myself to do when we make it back over to South America, Guyana. We love taking like recommendations on what to do because it's a very huge country. Hey, Cozy, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, Albert. Albert said, I've been watching your videos, me and my daughter. Okay, awesome, awesome. Shout out to you and your daughter, Albert. I do hope they're entertaining. Hey, Olive, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. What's up? What's up is that we're just having a stream, a chat session before we hop into the what is it, the trivia segment of the live stream on Mondays. If you strong, are you? Are you asking me if I'm strong? Yeah, I'm strong. Hey David, glad you could be here. Dress looks good on you. Thank you so much. It's Queen Mother's. I have to stop saying it's hers, it's mine now. It's mine, I'm over it in the summertime. I'm just gonna walk past her like normal, see what she says. Because this is one of her favorite dresses too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like every single summer, she wears this dress. So she might actually take it from me again. So yeah. Hey, how are you doing today? 7X, glad you could be here. The High Voodoo Priestess, Amore. Wow. How are you doing today? That's a very like there are just some YouTube like names that I read users name. I'm like, wow, are you an actual voodoo priestess? I mean, where my silver eyebrows? But like, welcome. You are more than welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Like, if you are a high voodoo priestess, you are more than welcome on the channel. What's it like being a high voodoo priestess? Positive vibes only, though. Positive vibes. Let's get the silver, guys. Got a thing. Um. Okay. I love how I dress in Brazil. Okay, it's more relaxed and comfortable. Okay, but it also depends on how well you understand the culture where you are. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So yeah, and that was a great example. Thank you so much for writing that. Okay, if I'm being reincarnated, I want to be a Moses. The thing about that though, you can't really choose to be. I mean, I guess you can choose to be God's prophet, but like if you make it, this is a very interesting question. Like, think about this idea, guys, and share your takes on it. What do you think, right? Okay, because that's a great comment that you just wrote. So, over on YouTube, guys, 6439 wrote, "If I'm being reincarnated, I want to be a Moses, right?" So yeah, that's a great goal and aspiration, right? But like, imagine this idea. That led me to thinking, God chooses his prophets, right? So like some people are like to say, I'm a prophet of God, but like, are you? Did you just choose to be a prophet of God and just choose to study the books and interpret the word of God your own way? Doesn't that technically make you a false prophet, right? Or like, are you an actual prophet who's actually hearing God and speaking to God? But that's a great goal to have, I suppose, if you believe in religion like that. Yeah, that's a great goal to have, honestly. Um, okay, Dream said they were surprised to see a black woman wearing country style clothing. Wow, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that, especially because like I'm working on a book about South America, Ghana. So I've been doing a lot of preliminary research um speaking to my grandfather about it. And my grandfather, I'm not going to spoil the book, so I'm not going to use a lot of examples from my book because I don't want to spoil the book for you guys. But a little take on my book is that saying, speaking to my grandfather, I don't know when he was born, but I know he existed throughout, he lived in Guyana throughout many of its eras, right, in Guyana. So I can understand how like dressing a certain way can like make people, particularly your race, because country style clothing, particularly knowing American history, is mostly white style for people. That's what they associate it with. However, if you look at the history of it, it's not really that too. So I guess I can see how they were surprised, and they would oftentimes, I guess, treat you different, maybe make you the outcast of your African community because you were dressed in like that. But it's interesting. Dream said, I still wear knee top boots to date. Wow. Let them judge all they want. And you know what? That sounds like a really cool outfit. I will say I can't do that in America or in Ghana. I don't think I'll be able to do that. One, it'd probably be very difficult for me to find some knee-high boots because that'll be really cool. My legs are really long, so that'll be hard to do. But in Ghana in particular, I am always in awe of people who can wear the jeans or who can wear the boots, right? Because I cannot do that. I can't wear boots. I cannot wear jeans. My grandfather will wear jeans anytime he goes to Ghana. And I'm like, grandfather, you not hot? How are you doing that? Like, I need shorts, I need light dresses, I need athletic wear. That's what I wear because it's hot. So shout out to you, Dream. But that sounds really cool. Pretty outfit. And then do you do the country hat as well? Um, but doesn't Guyana have the rodeo? My mom said Guyana has the rodeo. So I don't understand how, like, they would think that's weird, though, if you guys got the rodeo there. Hey, Mr. Universe, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, Design. Hey, GWI. Hello, Nate. No, that's not Nate. Hey, yeah, that is Nate. Hey, Nate, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Thank you so much for liking the stream, Nate. Dream said, no, the country hat messes up my hair. Understandable. Okay. Read that.
You're cute as well. Thank you so much for your kind words, E. Glad you could be here. Hey, algorithm. Hey, you can call me Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. You're beautiful as well. Andy, glad you could be here. I want to be reincarnated to a rose. Okay, cool. Um, hey, glad you could be here, Rolling. Glad you could be here. How's everything going with you? Do you prefer Young Thug or Future? I'm gonna tell you guys something. I think I've heard some of their music before, but like I haven't heard it enough to identify them. Like I listen to all music, right? I don't discriminate against music. If it has a good message that I like, if it has a good beat that I like, I'll listen to it. But I never really gravitate towards rap music a lot, right? So yeah, most of the rap music that I've heard is either because one of my family members has listened to it or listens to it, or like I hear it a lot on the radio. So like, their names, I know they're famous rappers, Young Thug and Future, but, like, I don't listen to their music, like, religiously or consistently to, like, differentiate them, distinguish them. The high voodoo priestess said, "Okay, I'm a priestess with my own coven, okay, of lovely, okay, okay, spiritualists, okay. Knowing other languages helps makes the experience more positive. Okay, that's really interesting right there. Thank you so much for sharing that take right there, the high voodoo priestess. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, cool. And yeah, my pleasure for welcoming you on the live stream. Yeah, my mom and I and Bianca, my sister, we did visit New Orleans, right? This March, I believe. So I know earlier you were speaking about like you being from Brazil. So how do you feel about New Orleans idea of voting, also known as voodoo, and the practitioners there, the high voodoo priestess? Thank you so much for liking the live stream, Nate. Really appreciate it. Dream said, okay, the Brazilians would normally, okay, be handling the rodeo. Guyanese people just watch it. Okay, okay, okay. Never knew that. You see, we learn something new every day. Thank you for sharing that, Dream. That's cool. That's interesting. Do you remember Door Mob Man? 100% I remember Door Mob Man. Is that you, Nate? Welcome, welcome. Glad you could be here. Guys, I do not like there's more. Shout out to YouTube. I do know that I have about 7,000 supporters now on YouTube. Really, really amazing. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. Stay tuned. We'll be doing a video soon on how you guys can enter the giveaway. Anytime I hit a new thousand on YouTube, I like to do a giveaway. If you're a TikTok supporter and you guys want to be able to enter into that giveaway, you got to go over to my YouTube channel at Uniquely Mia and subscribe to me there. So stay tuned for that video. I'll be posting it, filming that video, and posting it very soon for you guys. You're probably just gonna get some keychains, most likely. That's what my mom and I, well, my mom got some in Paris, and we were wondering how we were going to get that out to some of the supporters. We can do some keychains as that thing if she still has them. But yeah, I remember Doorbell Man. I remember most of you know what I remember? Obviously, there's 7,000 supporters on YouTube and like 4,000 on TikTok, which is amazing, right? So I don't remember all my supporters by name, but I remember the most active supporters' names, right? So the people who come on my live streams or the people who leave comments in my videos, right, and engage with the content a lot, it's more likely for me to remember those individuals' name opposed to somebody who's very quiet, who's a supporter of mine, right? I appreciate all of you guys the same exact way because you guys took time out of your day to subscribe and be part of the Uniquely Mia community and help me spread the positivity and uniqueness, right? So yeah, I say all that to say because I remember Mob Man was a supporter of Uniquely Me, a subscriber before I hit 1,000 on YouTube, and like that was really really cool because I had to work hard for that 1,000, right? So really amazing. Um, okay, I read that. Glad you could be here. Dream said, okay, read that, read that, read that. Hey Alicia, how are you doing today? Hey Anna, glad you could be here. Hey Keisha, glad you could be here. Hey, how you doing? P, glad you could be here. Maybe. Hey, DFW, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. So, how are you doing today? Nate, also known as Dormobman, glad you could be here. Wrong said, you are a proof of God's beautiful creations. Oh, that's really kind of you. You're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. A moose. Okay, cool, cool. I read that so wrong. Okay, welcome, welcome then. Hello, hello. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, guys. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing today? Um, There's more chance of a moose saving. I said Moses. Okay. I would sell my dad's land for you. Okay. Do you remember you from yesterday? Glad you could be here. How are you doing today? We got cats on the stream. Okay. Welcome, welcome. I'm not talking about cats and Pokemon. I'm talking about somebody who is identifying as a cat, I believe, since they typed meow meow in the chat. Um, yeah, if you want to be reincarnated as a moose, you do you. I mean, somebody might like um how do I put this nicely? Somebody might hunt the moose. So your life expectancy as an animal might not be that long, right? There are, I think, what is it's one of those European countries they eat mooses, right? So you gotta choose the country carefully, right? Um, hey, how are you doing? You're glad you could be here. Are you an onion specialist or something like that? No, I am. You can call me a master of criminal justice. I will perfect criminal. You can't perfect anything, but so yeah. At this current moment of time, I have a master's degree in public administration and criminal justice. So I'm a master of public administration and criminal justice if you look at my academics and my degrees and my certificates, right? I also have a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Professional Writing. And you know what? I also do social media. I am an editor. I am a videographer. I am, what else is it? Oftentimes thinking about how to film a certain video. 9 times out of 10, my mom is my stylist, but today I styled myself. So if it's not that unique, that is why. But yeah, so do a lot of different things, do a lot of different things. But how are you doing today? Um, okay. What are we saying? What are we saying? I love the zombie apocalypse talk stuff. Yeah, zombie apocalypse talks are very, very fun. I do like them as well. We can always bring it back anytime my supporters want, right? But like, yeah. So anytime, just ask me a question and we can it's like what's the saying? Open Pandora's box. Now, if Pandora's box is a real thing, maybe let's not open it. Then again, I don't know. Yeah, let's not open Pandora's box. But like that's what the zombie apocalypse talks are like. Hey Leon, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. Thank you, Nate, for liking the stream. Really appreciate it. Hey Kitchen, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. How's everything? How's everyone going today? Hey Molasses, glad you could be here. Um, my moose is into voodoo, but he gets angry easy. Oh, okay. Hey, how are you doing, Nee? Glad you could be here. What's on your skin? Is that spray tan or makeup? It's an interesting style. Thank you. Think I'm wearing makeup? Okay. That's a compliment right there. I'll take it, right? Because that means people wear makeup to try to look like my skin and my face, okay? No, I'm not wearing anything, honestly. I mean, obviously I'm wearing glasses on my face, right? But like, not wearing anything on my face. It's just my skin. Like, there's nothing. Just my skin, guys. I am. Bro, good skin. Wash your face with water. Right. Always that's all I use on my face. Water, Olay lotion, but I'm not consistent with the Olay face lotion, so it's really just water and my genetics, honestly. I'm gonna go transfer to YouTube. Okay, Nate. All right. See you over on YouTube on the stream. It could be the lighting of the room. I don't know. Or it could be the pink reflecting onto my face. I don't know. Hey, that boy, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Spread some positivity about my moose. He's a bit down. You want me to spread positivity about an animal? Your animal, also known as the moose, has a positive owner who's hopefully uniquely me a supporter by liking the video and subscribing right now, right? So that's some positive stuff about your moose right now. Really appreciate the love. I love that you love the Uniquely Mia channel and the content that we produce on the Uniquely Mia channel, Mrs. Small. So thank you so much for your kind words, and thank you again for liking the live stream. Yeah, definitely consider following Uniquely Mia. You can expect fashion videos, education videos, travel videos, hair videos, nail videos, eat with me's, review videos, shopping videos, unboxing videos, almost anything you could think about it. Spontaneous videos I have not even decided or know that I will be doing now in the future for sure, perhaps. So yeah, So yeah, just showing you guys my life to be your positive and showing you my life on social media, guys, to educate, to show you guys how somebody else lives their life, but at its core, right, to motivate everybody to be positive, kind to everybody, and unique, right? Because remember, hate is free, kindness is free, but we did go to the Mind of the Serial Killer Museum, so don't be too nice to people. But at least on social media, we can be as nice as we want on social media. When it comes to in person, be very careful, guys. So yeah. Hey, how you doing last tour? Okay. It might be the lighting in the room, LOL. I thought you had an interest in makeup shade. I'm obsessed with the vibe. And then you know what? This is why I like to stream in different filming locations, right? Some people like the lighting that's reflecting from the pink room and likes the vibe in the pink room, right? And then other people are like, let's go with the Unique Lumia Studio. That's a cool vibe, right? But glad you guys could be here. Glad you're enjoying it. Hey, Nate. Glad you could be here. Welcome back, Door Mob Man, also known as Nate. She's a certified nerd. Thank you so much. You know what? I am. Like, I am happily a nerd, and I hope everybody strives to be a nerd. And you're nerve nerd. I hope everybody strives to be a nerd if your goal is not yet to be a nerd, because you know what that means. I'm constantly learning. Some people will be like, your head is always in the books, right? Then you know what? I'm constantly learning. My mind is constantly growing and engaging in critical thinking and bringing new knowledge in. Short-term memory, working memory, long-term memory is utilizing those skills, because when that if that doesn't happen, I don't know how you live your life as a human personally, in my opinion, right? So yeah, I'm so happy that I'm a nerd, and I hope everybody's a nerd, right? And remember, learning does not just occur in the world of academia. Learning occurs when you go to the library, you go online and read a book, right? Can't be a book for fantasy or fun. I mean, it could, but like it's not gonna be as impactful now. Or travel, right? Save your money and travel. That's learning right there. Or go outside for a walk in different neighborhoods and observe the scenery that you see, right? That's learning within itself too, right? You're from Guyana. Very nice. What's the weather like in Guyana today? Mrs. Smalls. Mr. Smalls says, I want to start making content, but I don't know. I'm shy. What advice would you give? You got to get over the shyness of it, right? And that's the first advice that I will give you, right? It's like if you want to do something, but you know there's this hurdle that will negatively impact you from making the content, you got to get over it. It's like myself, an example. When I was an undergrad, right? I applied to be a resident assistant, also known as an RA. If you guys want to know a little bit more about what an RA is, go to my YouTube channel at Unique Lumia and watch that playlist, right? However, as an RA, one of your goals are to make like whether you're freshmen, well, I was in the freshman community, it could have been upper class, but I wanted to be in freshman housing, right? So freshman community. But so my task was to make freshmen who are coming into college at university for the first time feel welcome, right? And my mom would say I'm not an introvert, but like if I don't know a person, right? I'm not gonna, at least off of social media, I'm not gonna be the first individual in the room to walk into somebody like, hi, my name is Mia. You want to be friends? No, I'm not like that. And like at least in person, I would describe myself as being an introvert and an extrovert. First, I'm an introvert, and if I like you and I want to be your friend, I'm an extrovert, right? Or if I'm in a group project, I'm an extrovert, right? So like when applying to be an RA, some people would also categorize me as shy as well, right? So like when applying to be an RA, I knew that like, hey, if I get this job, you can't be shy. You can't be an introvert because you will have residents who are also shy, who are also introverted. So you know what I had to do? I guess I didn't have to fake it until I made it, right? Because as I said, I feel like I was always an extrovert, but I just had to force myself out. Right? From not being it. So I had to say, you know what? I can't be introverted when I see my resident for the first time. I'm going to have to be the first person to approach my resident and say hi. Whereas if I wasn't an RA, I'm not the first person to approach a person and be like, hi, right? So you can't be shy with it, right? So like with social media, right? And I started my YouTube channel when I was in undergrad freshman year, but I didn't start live streaming until like 2 years ago, I think, because live streaming is a new feature. And I think from being an RA and forcing myself to like speak to my residents for the first time, it made live streaming a lot more quote unquote easier for me. Like, yes, there is a learning curve. Like 9 times out of 10, guys, when you live stream, or when you're outside filming content, you have the phone up or you have the phone flipped on you, right? And you're talking to the phone. And if particularly if you're outside, there's gonna be like 100 people around looking at you. You have to kind of get out of your head and you can't you can't really care about all the 100 other people who's looking at you in public, right? So if content creation is definitely something that you want to do, that's my advice, particularly if you're shy, fake it until you make it. And if you want more solid advice on like what helped me grow, particularly on YouTube, right? And I guess just how to like get out of your mindset a little bit, go to my YouTube channel at Unique Lamia, Mrs. Smalls, click playlist and watch my like YouTube tips playlist videos. It can't it the advice may be transferable to TikTok a little bit, right? But remember, TikTok and YouTube are two different algorithms as well. Hey, Gigi Cat, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. How are you doing today, Gigi Cat, also known as Captain Pokemon? How's your Monday going? Hey, Doormop Man. Why onions and garlic? Why onions and garlic? What? Um, that boy said if you spoke back, I didn't hear you because my phone rang. Oh, okay. Well, I said hi, welcome, welcome. How's your day going, that boy? Hey, prison, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. Okay, read that, read that. What do I do in life? I just live and be positive, unique Lamia. Um, what do you do? Hey Sanzu, can I be the five? Can I be the five things of the four you're married to? No, you cannot because the fifth thing that I will be married to is going to be filled this current fall. We'll actually be working on it, right? So no, like I'm like, yeah, yeah, sorry. No. So yeah. Um, what are you saying? Bro, you're so pretty. Like, actually, those glasses look so pretty. Really? Right? All these glasses nice. Like, they are nice, right? So, story time behind these glasses. We were in Paris, France. Bonjour, bonjour. Like, merci beaucoup. Au revoir, like awesome. So we were in Paris, France, right? And then the last day of the vacation before we had to come back to America. Yay. Yeah, it was awesome. Yay, America. Great. Yes. Right. So before we had to leave Paris, France, we were just walking, right? We were just walking. And my mom's like, don't you want to look for the glasses still? I was like, no, I'm sick and tired. I don't want to look for no more glasses. And then she's like, she forced me to go and she was like, let's go look. And we found the Burberry frames. We found this one, and then I also have another one. We found 2 Burberry frames. When going to Europe, guys, I knew that I wanted glasses and obviously a handbag 'cause I had to get them. But I wanted some glasses, but I wanted Burberry glasses in particular. Why? Because I had I can't find it right now. Oh, right here. Because look at these. In America, I think 2 years ago, I bought these Burberry glasses. Love them. They are so perfect. I love these Burberry glasses, right? So if you guys like Mia, if you love these Burberry glasses, why in the world did you go to Paris on the hunt for more glasses? You see that? They broke. They broke. I super glued it together. I took it to the eye doctor, like they cannot fix it. So I loved it just because they were round. But then when I went back to the eye doctor and I tried to try on regular glasses, I was like, I think the Burberry frame and the pattern matches like my skin, like it matches me. So that's why I really wanted Burberry. And when you go to the eye doctor in America, they're charging like $500 to $600 just for one Burberry frame. Because I had to pay like $600 for these Burberry glasses. $600 for some glasses, really. So going to Europe, and when I bought these glasses in Europe, I think I paid less for 2 frames. So like go to Europe and get your stuff. Save your money, man. So this is the other frame that I have. I don't have my prescription in it as of yet. So yeah, I do like the Burberry print. So yeah, it's nice, right? I can't really see because like the prescription's not in this one. And I do like this one as a lot too, because like this is Burberry frame or print, right? And like it's red, it's white. I've never seen anything like that before. Nate said, now I'm back here. YouTube is crowded. As always, guys, if there's a delay in me responding to the comments, I do apologize, but I'm dual streaming on both TikTok and YouTube today, right? And I do want to give everybody a substantial response. So just be patient. I promise you I will get to you guys. So yeah. Hey Max, hey Sharon, glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. Hey Athena, how are you doing today? Hey Court, hey Destiny, glad you could be here. Hey Mello, how's everything going with you? And they give you the boxes they give you in Europe are just so pretty, like the packaging and everything. It's pretty. Please speak slower. Okay, will do. Okay, Gigi Cat said, "Hey Aunt, happy Monday. How's it seeing your mom, Aunt? Yeah, how was that seeing your mom? Very cool. I look Indian. Yeah, I'm sure I have like some Indian blood in me somewhere. What one day we'll do like an ancestry test and we'll figure out how much of unique lineage genetic code has Indian. My mom said like one of my great grandmothers were Indian, so that's one. The rims are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is Trivia Monday, cats. Let's get to the bottom of the chat and then I'll look for some trivia questions. But as always, if there's any topics you guys would like me to ask you trivia questions on, just feel free to type in the chat. But welcome, welcome everybody to the stream. Shout out to you guys if you're a returning supporter. If you're a new viewer here, you're more than welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Make sure to like the video, consider subscribing. Okay, shout out from Salt Lake City. Is that what STL is? But welcome, James. Shout out from New York. We are reporting live from the state of New York. What's like in Salt Lake City if that's what STL stands for? um, okay, what are you saying? That boy said, "My day is going well. Just enter the gym." Yeah, okay, nice. Shout out to you, that boy, for going to the gym and exercising. Remember, you exercise to be healthy internally, guys. Once you go to the gym and exercise to be healthy internally, if you are consistent with it, you will see the physical effects of looking slimmer or bulkier or stronger if that's your goal. So shout out to you, that boy. That's awesome. You like my hairstyle? Thank you so much. My mom flat ironed it for me. Saved me $80. Shout out to Queen Mother for that. Like, shout out to her for that. Very nice. Because they be charging ridiculous prices now. The hair salon. I don't like it. Like, what do you mean charge me $8 to flat iron my hair? And I go to the gym this weekend. It's gonna sweat out. Do I have money to waste? Oh. Evan said, "Hey cats, Mia, you look super American today." Thank you, thank you. You know what? I am American. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you, Evan. Hey GT8, how are you doing today, GT8? Glad you could be here. Hello everyone. I finally cut your live stream. YouTube is not sending me notification. Oh no! I hate that YouTube's not sending me notifications. Make sure to go to my YouTube profile, GT8, and click the bell icon and make sure that your notifications are set to all notifications. Thank you so much, None, for liking the stream. Really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Hey, and I'm doing good today. How are you doing today? Wow, your hair looks beautiful. You got a blow? Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Queen Mother, well, I blowed it out and then Queen Mother flat ironed my hair for me. So yeah. Um, Hey, how are you doing today? Hey, Cabinet, glad you could be here. I hope everyone here gets everything that makes you happy in life. That's such a positive message. Thank you so much for that. That boy said, "Wow, the glasses I've got in New York, they were 260 and they were Burberry." Yeah, and like you'll find the affordable ones sometimes too. That boy, because that's not a bad price for 260 for some Burberry glasses, right? It's not a bad price at all. But like, I guess it depends one where you buy your glasses and also what type of style you get, right? With it. So it just really, really depends. So like I don't know. It seems like, and I feel like my mom always says anytime she goes into the store and she picks something up, it's ridiculously expensive, which is true. I don't know. Maybe there's some genetic components with that too, because anytime I've been on the hunt for glasses that I personally like, they're never 260. Like, 'cause if I found Burberry glasses in America for 260, I don't think I would have had it in my head to go to Europe and like buy Burberry glasses, right? However, like I said, guys, I got two glasses for like it was less than like 500 US. That was a pretty good buy in my opinion, right? So I don't know. It's like America's just like charging a lot for this stuff. I don't know. Hey Joshua, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Thank you so much for liking the stream, None. Really appreciate it. Hey Pammy, how are you doing today? Hey Baby Candy, glad you could be here today. Hey Q, how's everything going with you? Thank you so much for liking the live stream, Q. Mrs. Small said, "I like cooking um roasted eggplant." So roasted belenge. I've never had that before. How do you cook it? I mean, you roast it. What do you eat it with? I've never had that before. That boy said, "OMG, on Mother's Day, GG, I did a lot. I cooked out, spent over $300." Wow. Okay, what'd you do for your mom? Hey Hassan, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey David, welcome, welcome. I have no friends and no social life. How can I talk to people? I'm suffering. I you just gotta practice, right? Okay, so this is if you have no friends and no social life and you are like in undergrad to grad school, particularly undergrad because it's much harder in grad school. If you're an undergrad, a college student, you can roll in like extracurriculars, right? Go to the extracurriculars, join clubs, and you could try to make friends that route, right? If you were an undergrad. Once you get to graduate school, I say it's harder because there are less like what is it? There's not less clubs. You can join extracurriculars. You can still join the same extracurriculars as that undergrads can join. However, in grad school, there's just a smaller population. So like, do you want to make friends with other graduate students or do you want to make friends with other undergrad students? I think you want to make friends with other grad students when you're in grad school, right? So that's why the club, like joining extracurriculars, are not often the main way to go, right? So at that point in time, if you're not in higher education anymore, strange danger is a real thing. Be very careful. But you're just gonna have to go into places and walk up to random people and be like, hi, and just talk to them. I don't know. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Or hey, I don't know, be a friend for yourself. Or you can always like the video, subscribe, and join the Unique Lamia community. I can be a virtual friend, right? I consider all my supporters to be my virtual friends because only a friend will support, right? Some friends will not support, right? So only a friend will support. So that's why I consider all my supporters, but also you could say virtual friend because you guys are real people and I appreciate you guys and you donate your time being on the live stream, engaging with Unique Lamia. You donate your energy being here, right? So really, really means a lot. Okay, so you eat roasted eggplant with roti. Okay, that's really interesting. I've never thought to try that before. Sounds interesting. I like eggplant. I like roti, so I would taste it, right? Wow, sounds cool. Okay. It's really good. Ask my mom. Yeah, I'll ask my mom. She's in the living room right now. But I'll ask my mom. Um, hey Ellen L. Hey Karen. Hey Chimone. Hey Tracy. Hey Miko. Hey Sienna. How are you guys doing today? Glad you could be here. Okay. Hey Mills. What's the best piece of advice I've ever received? I don't know. Like from other people or myself? I don't know. My mom gives good advice. It tends to be repetitive though, but she gives really good advice. Great advice, Queen Mother. The best advice ever. Yeah, she gives the best advice ever. But yeah, the best advice I've ever received. Um, I don't know. Why is it so hard to answer these questions? I guess I have to use me as an example. Like my mom really gives great advice. My mom often says if you don't know something, just work hard for it. Not if everything's hard if you don't know it, right? So that's really good advice that my mom tells me. That's really good advice, right? If you don't know something, then it is hard, right? But like it's not really motivational, is it, right? It's just like, okay, I don't know this. This is hard. Oh, go back and study and do this what you've always been doing. It doesn't really equate to more money, does it? Right. So I mean, for me, I created a saying for myself. I don't know when. I think I was an undergrad. I said my imagination will become a reality one day, and I often use that like as my lock screen, and I like to put that there. So that's a word of wisdom from Uniquely Me. You can say, and I think that's pretty good advice, right? It all relates back to manifestation. I guess I'm a manifester, right? Even as a kid, I told you guys I would manifest, and I never knew that was me engaging in manifestation, right? So yeah, my own advice is really good advice, and yeah, my mom advice is really great. Like I often listen to my mom, but like I like my advice better because like if your imagination will become a reality, remember your imagination can constantly change, right? And if you see that every day, yes, you're constantly working toward just one thing or different things, but like as long as you have an imagination of what your future is going to look like, right? And you believe that it's going to become real for me, it's going to become real. So yeah, my own advice is pretty good advice. So yeah. Hey, glad you could be here, Alan. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Thank you so much for following. Really, really do appreciate it. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Definitely take a deep dive into my TikTok channel. Consider following me on YouTube as well at Uniquely Mia, and hopefully you enjoy it. Glad you could be here. I've been doing good. How have you been doing? Glad you could be here. What was your day like today? Thank you, Nun, for liking the stream. There's a delay in response to the comments, guys. As I said, I'm dual streaming on both YouTube and TikTok today. So yeah, that is why. Hey vlogs, glad you could be here. You're gonna head out. All right. Pleasure having you on vlog. Hopefully I see your next live stream or the comment section of my full traditional YouTube video or YouTube shorts. Always a pleasure when you're on. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Glad you like the glasses. Glad you like the glasses. I like them as well. Really appreciate it. Hey Jess, how are you doing today? Hey Pawn, glad you could be here. Maybe I'm mistaken for leaving that comment in a girls live section. What comment did you leave, Pawn? A post from the one I just read. Which other one? What were you referring to? Hey Jesse. Jesse said you have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of your day. Same to you, same to you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Jesus loves you as well. Thank you so much, lovely, for your kind words. Hey Sarah. Hey girl, how you been doing? I've been doing good too, Sarah. How you been doing? Glad you could be on the stream. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, right? If you haven't already. Glad you could be here. Love the enthusiasm. Like the multiple exclamation points. I can feel your excitement for being on the stream, and I'm excited that you're excited to be here. Glad you could be here. How you doing? That voice said you cooked all your faves, okay? Like shrimp, crab, wings, lobster tails. Wow, you cooked a lot. Steak, fried fish, grilled salmon, hamburgers, hot dogs, corn on the cob, kebabs, beef and pork ribs. Okay, okay. Y'all ate some good food yesterday. Some good food. We took my mom out to P.F. Chang. That's what she requested. Just wait for the food review. Just wait for the food review about PF Chang's, guys. Wait for the food review. And then after we went to Little Italy, food was pretty good at Little Italy. Like I thought I would get some like freshly made pasta and all that. And my mom said it wasn't freshly made pasta, but nonetheless, the sauce is really good. I had chicken parmesan. That chicken is so thin. That chicken parmesan, that chicken was so thin, but like the pasta and the sauce was good though. The chicken parmesan was good too, but it was like so thin. Why was it so thin? I don't know. But yeah. Hey, how are you doing today, Glitch? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. You're cute as well. How's everything going? Hey Raphael, how are you doing today? Yes, it's me, Raphael. How are you doing? Glad you could be here. Okay, what challenge do you want to do? Lennon, what challenge were you thinking? Somebody has asked me if I want to do a challenge, guys, but before I say yes or no, I have to know what it is. Yes, we did change my hair. Thank you so much. Glad you like the hair. Glad you like the hairstyle. Queen Mother flat ironed it for me. So yeah. She said I pulled out some of my hair when I was taking out the braids, which is unfortunate. It's okay because like it'll go back in braids soon. Oh, here. Yeah. You love my hair. Thank you, Vonnie. Thank you. Welcome back, cats. You'll be off in 25 minutes. Keep pushing through. You're almost done. You're almost done. Hopefully your work day is going well today. Would love to know what did everybody eat today. What are your plans for the week, right? I mean, I know people are like work, but do you have like any plans after work, after school? What's happening? You're pretty as well, Zila. Thank you so much for your kind words. My fit is tough. Thank you. Thank you. That means it's cool. Yes. The saying for like guys, do you know that people have been saying that fit is nasty now or that thing is nasty and they mean that it's actually cool? Like like the terminology changes so quickly. I can't keep up with it sometimes. I don't know if that's Gen Alpha, but then I saw somebody who's like older than me use that word. So like I don't think that's a word that I will adapt into my vocabulary for interpreting it to mean cool. Like that fit is nasty. Like I can't do it. But like that's a new one. But I do know tough, and I do know tough is cool. Shout out to my nephew. He taught me that one. So Jay, shout out to you, dude. I know it's tough because he'll come up because in Amsterdam, he'll walk up to me and he would be like, "Your shoes are tough." He's like, "Your shoes are tough, dude." I'm like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "That's cool." I'm like, "Thank you, thank you." He called something cool that I own, guys. As my nephew, he doesn't like my outfit sometimes. When he doesn't like your outfit, he will come up to you and he'll whisper, "That's ugly," or "That look crazy." So when he says your fit is tough, know the outfit is cool, guys. That boy said, "Wow, PF Chang's still haven't ate there yet." Yeah, that was my first time going there, and my mom said when she goes there, it's normally really good. But then it just wasn't good. But then my mom said she normally gets salmon. She didn't get salmon yesterday. And then my mom left the food out, so I had to throw it away. She was like, "Put it in the fridge, it'll be better." So I was going. So then I was going during lunchtime. I was going to heat up my leftovers and I smelled that fried rice. That thing stank. I threw it in the garbage. I'm like, "You can't eat that." Left the food out, so it's okay. I mean, it's a waste of money, right? But, like, still, that was okay. It wasn't that good to begin with. So I'm not overly sad that I had to throw it away. I'm sad that, like, I had to throw it away and waste money because, like, I lost money because I couldn't eat everything out, right? So sad. Um, oh, onions and garlic. Cause like you guys were typing in the chat earlier, onions and garlic, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Thank you so much, Zalima, for liking the live stream. How are you doing today? And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Come to find out, I forgot that I have onions, garlic, and carrots decorating my wall. Okay, the story time behind the onions, garlic, and carrots decorations. Um, is when I was redecorating my room with Queen Mother, we went to IKEA, love an IKEA store, very great store. But it gets expensive. You don't know, and it's not that big of a space, but you don't know how expensive it gets to redecorate a room, right? So I was like, I told my mom, I don't want you to buy nothing else. Like, I'm sick and tired of you spending money on my room. Like, don't buy nothing else. I told her. Like, can you imagine that? I'm sick and tired of somebody else spending their money on me. It only happens when my mom knows. She's the one who buys me stuff, honestly. So yeah. But anyway, so these were on sale for actually like I think $5 or $2. $2 or $5 for one. So I was like, that's not a ridiculous pot price. So she got it. And that's the story time between Uniquely Me and not having not one, but two vegetables slash seasonings decorating her room. And it fits in. It just ties back into the uniquely Mia aspect. Be your unique self, honestly. Um, you love my glasses. Thank you so much, Savannah. How's everything going with you, Savannah? You're so pretty. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. You're pretty as well. You're pretty as nice. You're pretty as well, Fairy. You're beautiful as well. Hey, Wall, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Q70. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. If you want to know my age, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my birthday adventure videos. Why am I doing that? Because, like I said, education is a big part of the Uniquely Mia channel, and people don't use their critical thinking skills every day. So I think sending you on that scavenger hunt can like exercise those muscles. In addition, that's a pretty great video in my opinion. It's my birthday video. Should be a national holiday, my birthday, but alas, it is not yet, right? But it's a national holiday in Uniquely Me family. At least for Uniquely Me and Queen Mother, it is. So that's all that matters, honestly. So yeah, it's a pretty good video. Pretty great day, my birthday. So you guys should go watch the video. You can figure out my age right then and there. So yeah, glad you're doing good, Saluma. Glad you're doing good. Um. That boy said, "I'm having a fitness smoothie." Okay, what's in it? From I've had Smoothie King before, I think. Or was it Tropical Punch? Have I had Smoothie King? I think so. When I was at school age, I used to get food. I used to go to events for the free food at my school, man. So I just had a whole bunch of different things from restaurant that I never bought personally, but like was free for my school. That's how you get somebody out of their room if they're in college or grad school. Just give them free food. So yes, I think I have had a smoothie before from Smoothie King, I believe. I like the mango one. It has almond milk, okay. Extra turbanda, okay, meaning more energy. Okay, cool. You add a pineapple juice, okay, over the butter pecan. Ooh, butter pecan ice cream. That sounds good. I've never had that before, but it sounds good. Um, because one second. Because how can I be getting fit? Okay, without the extra protein. Okay, cool, cool. You're gorgeous as well, Ashlyn. Thank you so much for your kind words. How are you doing today? Which vegetable you don't like to eat? Oh, I despise spinach. I despise spinach with a passion, and Queen Mother always tries to cook spinach. Okay, that's okay. I despise spinach, but if my mom mixes it like with in like rice with like okra, or if she makes metam, which we made the other day and we posted a video for you. It was that thing that had the okra and like the dumplings and sweet plantain. That was really good, and saltfish. That was really good, right? But if my mom mixes the spinach with something else, I like it. But if my mom cooks spinach and tries to give it to me with just rice on the side, doing? What is she doing? I be looking at her, I'm like, what are you doing? This is nasty. And she looks at me and she's like, you gotta eat it. It's gonna make you strong. I'm like, I don't want to eat that. And then she just looks at me. That's all she does, and then I gotta eat it. So I hate when she makes it. And that's how you know Queen Mother is upset at Uniquely Man. If my mom ever makes spinach and she gives me spinach, rice on the side, plain white rice on the side, she's upset at me. I don't know what I did to her to make her upset. It's either I know or I don't know, but she's upset because that thing is disgusting and she knows I don't like it. But when she makes it, I gotta eat it. Otherwise, I don't have nothing else in the house to eat. This is an ingredient household, guys. Do you know what an ingredient household is? An ingredient household is all the items that she buys like on a weekly basis. You gotta cook it. You gotta cook it to make a meal. The only exception is if I go to Trader Joe's, and we go to Trader Joe's maybe like every month, once a month, sometimes twice a month, and that's when I could get like frozen dumplings or like my chips and everything else. But outside of that, this is an ingredient household. Otherwise, I gotta eat a sandwich, and I don't want to eat no sandwich, so I gotta eat her home cooked food. It is good, right? It's not that the spinach is nasty. My mom cooks it up and it tastes really good, but like I don't like the idea of spinach, right? It's the idea of it that I don't like. So yeah, that's the problem. You got really nice hair. Thank you, thank you. Hey, you're a good girl. Glad you could be here. How's everything going with you? Is it possible that my sister can also be my mother? I'm confused here. Get out of that household as soon as possible. Um, that's susaroo. I don't. It is possible. That's a very messed up blood. Not that you are messed up. You are your unique self, right? But your bloodline, what was done to conceive you, is susaroo, because that's illegal. Even if it's not illegal, that's susaroo. Yeah, your sister is your mother, so your mom's sis. Or you know what? Or like even if your bloodline wasn't messed up and your sister just took care of you, right? Because your parents weren't there, that is also possible. What if her sister had her but kept it a secret? So yeah. So there's two possibilities. There's two possibilities. Yeah. It's either your parents, unfortunately something happened to them, so your sister took your role as being your mom and she took care of you, then yeah, right? Because like if you were a baby and your sister was like an adult, I guess so, right? Or she could have actually birthed you. That's a different story. So yeah. Um, how you doing? You okay though? How's everything going with you? You're a good girl. How was your upbringing? What was your upbringing like, right? Um, hey 4184. Okay. Um, oh my gosh. I'm going around rating outfits. Can I see? I guess I could do an outfit. Can I do it? Oh, this is the outfit. It's a dress. It's my mom, so that's the outfit. It's just a dress. It goes all the way down. You know what it looks like? It looks like a china plate. You know those plates that you get in the store. That's blue. Kind of looks like that. That's dress. You're gorgeous as well, Joseph. How are you doing today? Um, you know what? I'll cut this dress. Oh snap! I can't say that. My mom's be like, "You gonna cut my dress?" But like, imagine if it was short, right? Like a summer dress. Like that'd be cool. I like it long too, but I'm just saying, you cut it. That'll be pretty cool too. Um, How about this? What if I cut the dress in half? My mom gets a mini dress. Then I take it. My grandfather gets sold. My grandmother's gonna yell at me, and I make the other half into a dress, and then Queen Mother and I can match. So she get her dress back, right? But it will be shorter, and I would have fabric to make a new dress. That would be a good idea. But we're not gonna cut it. No, we're not gonna cut it. Okay, read that. Justice for spinach. I love it. I do remember you said that, Kat's like, you love spinach. Like, I like it too if it's mixed with something, but like if it's just like spinach and rice, I can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna look for some trivia questions. We can continue having this conversation, but like I do know there are some sports who really want us to do trivia. So let's do spinach. Let's do trivia questions on vegetables. Let's start that. But keep your comments coming, guys. More happy to continue to answer for y'all. But let me find some trivia questions. And for my TikTok community, if you guys want to participate, just write A, B, C, or D in the chat if you think that what the answer, if you think you know the answer. Hey Duncan, how are you doing today? Okay, what do we say? That boy said, I love spinach artichoke dip. I've never actually had spinach artichoke dip before. I've always like seen it at restaurants in the stores, but once again, I guess the idea of spinach, I could never build the courage to try it, man. But that boy said they like it with the spinach artichoke dip, but spinach is not your cup of tea. Yeah, so you like it because it's probably mixed with what the cheese, right? And the tortilla dip, or not the tortilla dip, but like the corn chips, right? So that's interesting. Who's coming in my room? Somebody coming in my room. Why are they coming in? Somebody's coming in the studio, guys. Somebody's coming in the studio. Lauren's cook. How you brought food in my room? That's nasty. Hey, you better call me, mom. You want me to eat my bed? Put something on. That's disgusting. Listen, he cooked the food. He made me. Thank you. He cooked without coconut milk. Thank you. Yeah. Why did he cook as his birthday? That's what I said. It is actually Sue's birthday too, guys. He requested that we stay in the house. That's surprising. He cooked. Tell him I said thank you. So this is what Stu made. This is so nasty. The food's not nasty. It's nasty and I'm eating my bed. I'm gonna take a shirt and put it over my lap, guys. Like, this is disgusting. And before you guys are like, Mia, why you lying? Like, you don't eat all your bed. I only eat snacks. I don't eat like real food. And even snacks, I stopped doing that. Um, so yeah, there's a poll. Which vegetable is known for making people cry when chopped? A potato, an onion, lettuce, or celery? What are we thinking? Hey Jay, you're beautiful as well. Shout out to you, Jamie. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Illegal and immoral. Cat said for spinach. GT8 said your outfit for Mother's Day was beautiful. So if you're always if you always dress in fashion style, thank you so much for your kind words, GTA. Thank you, thank you. That's cute. Dress me. Thank you, that boy. Took it from Queen Mother. She didn't even noticed that it was her dress. Okay, so these are some big old shrimp, dude. This is what Stu made. What in the world? Look at that. Okay, so Stu made shrimp parmesan. When we go to Carmine's, we love shrimp parmesan. A little bit of water in the plate. It's a little watery. Okay, let's taste it. Um, okay. Wait, let's see. Welcome. Yeah, let's go. Shout out to you, Stu. This is good. Yes. Let's go. I'll take garlic bread. Regular garlic bread. Hey, Eric. How you doing today, Eric? Glad you could be here. Lovely nails. Thank you. I did redo my manicure using only Nail Aid products, except for the color polish. Sally Hansen for the color. I look like a strawberry. Cool. I'll take it. Cool, cool. You know, you know what that reminds me of? Have you guys been on the side of social media, guys, where you see people taking the AI or people like taking turn in like making the AI videos where strawberries and like chocolate and like almost anything you can about knives can talk to each other? That's what that reminded me of. Now you guys know I don't support unnecessary usage of AI, so that's an unnecessary usage of AI. However, it is very funny to watch those videos. I think you use the what's it linguine? My mom says pasta because it's very thin noodles. You have a dress. Oh, that's what the Mexican women be wearing. Oh, with the print. I never even knew that. It's pretty cool. That boy said the spinach and artichoke dip is very creamy. Okay. It's very flavorful, especially with some spicy chips or corn chips. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Perhaps one day I'll be like at a restaurant and somebody at the table will order it and I may taste one because or I'll go to a buffet and they'll have it. Cause I don't want to I'm somebody I don't like trying new stuff, right? Cause what if I don't like it and you still have to pay for it? That sucks. Taste the shrimp. Taste the shrimp. Mm-hmm. It's good. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they season it with, but tastes good. I'll eat the pasta though. I'll give my mom the shrimp. She likes shrimp, so I'll give her the shrimp. That tastes good. This long noodle, yeah. Hey 3524, I like you. You're strawberry. You want to go on a date? We can go to a steakhouse or a roadhouse. No, thank you. No, thank you. But you are more than welcome for your positivity and uniqueness on the channel. Look at the cheese bowl, guys. See a cheese bowl? Okay, let's end the poll. 105, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is in the poll. Oops, why did I end the poll? So the correct answer is 90% of you guys who chose onions. It is correct. So onion is the vegetable that makes your eyes water when you chop it up. Okay, so let's do this one. This one's interesting, guys. What are we saying? Um, that boy said that's the only time I'll eat spinach and artichoke, okay, in a dip form, but I mix mines with queso dip for extra flavor. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. So you mix it with the cheese. That actually sounds pretty good. That boy said those aren't five-star restaurants. Autumn. Oh, mixing the dips together. Hey, you never know. They might one day steal your ID. You go to a restaurant consistently enough, they'll see that's good and they'll taste it. And they'll probably put it on the menu. Excuse me. For it to be a normal thing, guys. So this question right here. Um Which vegetable is known for making people wait, no, that's the wrong one. Which vegetable grows underground? Do you guys think it's A carrots, B corn, C spinach, or D cucumbers? But welcome, welcome everybody to the stream. How's everyone doing today? What did you guys eat today? I would love to know. That boy said they got it. Okay, nice. Hey Jason, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Welcome to Trivia Monday with Uniquely Mia. We're also eating some food that Stu made. So it tastes pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it like a 8 out of 10. Tastes good. Um, carrots, cat said, okay, nice. You love your vegetables, so you got it right. Do I eat a lot of carrots? I actually don't. My mom doesn't make a lot of. I mean, Well, sometimes my mom, when she cooks my grandmother, she'll like cut up carrots and put it in the food. So if I eat my grandmother's food, then I oftentimes eat carrots a lot. But like if I don't do that, then like it's very rare that I guess I'll eat a carrot. Hey Josh, how are you doing today? Yup. Stu made it, cat. So he made shrimp parmesan with pasta and garlic bread. Um, Shrimp is good, but I'll save it for my mom. The shrimp. Pasta is good. It's like linguine pasta with a tomato sauce. Has a really good cheese pull, which is cool. But and then the garlic bread. Garlic bread's pretty good. Who's this baddie? Welcome, welcome. I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness on the channel. How's everything going with you? Glad you could be here. Hey, glad you could be here. 3620. Welcome from the US of A. What's it like in the US of A today? Carrots, of course. Oh, hey, Drake. Glad you could be here. How are you doing today, Drake? Glad you could be here. The spaghetti looks fire. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Um, Tastes good. What'd you guys eat today? Would love to know. Um, that boy said I'll probably get something after my workout, like a salad and a Celsius. Okay, so you're being healthy. Very nice. What type of salad do you like? I like chicken Caesar salad. It's my favorite salad. When I was younger, I used to love blue cheese, like just a regular salad blue cheese dressing, particularly one from Red Lobster. But then they changed the blue cheese dressing. So now, like anytime I eat blue cheese now, like the sauce, except for buffalo wings, with buffalo wings, that blue cheese sauce is really good. But if I don't get buffalo wings, it's like tastes weird. So like Caesar salad's good for me. Shrimp Caesar salad, chicken Caesar salad. Really, cats? Cats is like me. I feel like you're holding back credit. It's his birthday and he cooked the meal, so it's good. It's good. So we're not gonna be too harsh with the review, okay? But yeah, yeah, it's probably I'm not used to Stu's cooking, right? He rarely cooks, so that's why. So he cooks. It's really nice of him. So yeah, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Which vegetable grows on the ground? Okay, what are you thinking? All right, let's end the poll. Five, four, three, two, and one. What did he say? Um, that boy said, "I'm gonna get back. I'm going to get it from a Whole Food store." Oh, okay, sounds okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, Whole Food has some good stuff. Like yeah, my mom and I actually did do a Whole Food food review. Oh, so you're gonna make like a salad? Because I remember when we went in there. The correct answer is carrot. So yeah, that's what's found in the ground. But yeah, when we went there, we didn't try salad, but we tried like the mac and cheese, the rice and beans. Excuse me. And I think I tried their orange chicken. Mac and cheese is the best thing there. And personally, when I didn't try everything. So out of what I tried from Whole Foods, I think the mac and cheese is really good. So, and you know what? My mom said they're not like a terrible price for the food at Whole Foods because at least if you got it the way we got it like in the box, like in the brown box, where like they charge you by the weight. Um, she said that that was a pretty good buy for because you have the variety, right? So you get to choose what you want a little bit, which is nice. So let me get another poll question. But as always, if there's any topics you guys would like me to ask you trivia questions on, feel free to type in the chat. Be more than happy to do that. Okay. What are you guys saying in the chat? Kat said, "Hey Drake." Drake said, "Man, the berry Celsius is so delicious." I've never had it. It's like an energy drink, guys. Or is it like electrolytes after workout? I don't like energy drinks. When I was younger, I tried Red Bull, like a sip of it, and I tried what is it? The one in the orange thing, Lucozade. Why don't I even know the name? I'm gonna try that. It was not. I didn't like it. I don't like it. So coffee. Not for me. Energy drinks, not for me. I just drink soda. It's so funny. When I was in RA and I had to stay up late to do duty rounds, I would intentionally buy a whole bunch of junk food because I knew that I would feel tired. And anytime I ate the junk food on rounds, like my face would get bloated and I would always get like bumps on my face because when I eat too much salt, pimple. When I drink too much soda, pimple. So that would always happen. But like, hey, it worked in my favor. Kat said, "See Drake, you can invite Mia to your restaurant. She'll just hold back her opinions." Yeah, no, that's funny. I'll hold back my opinions. Yeah, like I can be nice. I can be nice with the feedback, right? But it's good, guys. It's good. Mm-hmm. It's good. I don't think I thought I was that hungry to start with too, so maybe that's why as well. I don't know. Drake said, "No, Mia won't. She's dropping a review." I'll be a nice review, honest review. How are you from Africa? My ancestors, right? Shout out to my ancestors. Don't know where they came from, but one day we'll do an ancestry test and figure it out. Okay, so that boy said it's an energy drink, and Drake said it's a healthier alternative. Oh, okay, okay. Drake said, "Well, I don't know if I can call it healthy, so I'll just say healthier." Okay, Drake said broccoli. Nice guess, nice guess. That boy said, "Wow, no calories. Wow, okay, no calories or sugars, only natural flavors and natural caffeine, no artificial. Wow. Okay, not artificial. Sounds pretty healthy, I guess, compared to like I guess the other ones that are out there. Then sounds good. Don't say that, Kat. Kat said, "I'm a Red Bull girl. I know it's gonna be the death of you. It's not gonna be the death of you. Don't say that. That's not good." But like, why did my mom give me an open bottle of water? She probably drunk from the water. I don't care. Remember to drink like a full bottle of water a day if you can. I feel like I wanted to continue to like drink the water, but then you guys were like, "Yeah, you didn't drink water for the whole day." Sips of it, sips. I did not. I always have to remember to drink a full bottle of water. And we're actually, as humans, we're supposed to drink. I've heard that we're actually supposed to drink more than a full bottle of water a day. Thank you, Dee Dee, for liking, for following. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Excuse me. Um, hey, the boy. How are you doing? The boy who games. Kat said, "Bro, not fart, please." What fart? Oh, you asked me to fart. Where's my? I forgot it downstairs. I bought like a what is it? Like a squishy thingy. It makes like a not a fart sound, like a rooster sound. So next stream we'll have it. It's funny though. A gallon? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could drink a gallon. That's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, cats, and that's the annoying thing too. That's why I despise drinking a lot of liquids because that happens. That happens. I'm like, really? I'm like, sometimes I'll have. I'm like, what's wrong with me? You drink too much water, right? So that's why I think sometimes I intentionally don't drink enough liquids because I'm like, this is annoying, especially when you're sleeping. You gotta wake up from your sleep. Like, no, it sucks. So, like, it sucks, but I guess that means we're healthy then, right? And we're drinking enough liquids. Okay, that was said them as well. Oh, the universal experience when you drink too much liquid said. That's funny. Okay, so the correct answer is broccoli. 82%. Yes, broccoli guys are famous for having a lot of tiny what is that? What in the world? I can't even see that. Floaters? Am I saying that right?
Florets.
Florets. Yes. Rock. Okay, florets. You didn't know Siri can talk to you, like it can read the stuff off of your laptop. Very helpful. Very helpful sometimes. Okay, so let's do another topic. Let's do desserts. I think everybody likes desserts. So, let's do one more bite, and then I think I'm full, guys. Wasn't that hungry to begin with, honestly, if I'm being honest. So, one more bite. Mm, it's good. Shout out to Stu. Great meal. Shout out to you, dude. Wonderful. So this is it. I'm gonna eat the rest later, like for tomorrow or something. I wasn't that hungry. My mom can have the shrimp. She likes shrimp more than me. So, and I'm kind of like on a non-seafood diet, chicken diet occasionally. So yeah. So we're just gonna rest this down. It's not on the floor. Don't worry. This shirt goes in the wash because that's where the plate was on. And this is going to be disposed of outside of my room when the stream is over. Do not dispose. That's a key. If you eat in your room, guys, don't throw stuff away in the trash can in your room. That's not good. So let me read some of these comments. Hey Fern, how you doing today? Excuse me. Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here, Fern. Okay, I'm good. Okay. What's happening? Okay, Kat said, honestly, at work, I drink lots of water because walking to the water fountain thing is something to do. That's valid. That makes sense. I can understand that. How's everything going? Hey, Trigger, how are you doing today? It's been a while since you've been on stream. Glad you could be here. Um, yeah, I was. I was snoring. I like, ew, what was that? Ew. I ran to the egg. I ran to the egg and I implanted into my mom's stomach because I was like, I'm not no loser, right? So uniquely Mia ran the race. So my mom always says that like I am a terrible person when I'm in sports, but I ran the most important race, right? Because I'm here now. So uniquely Mia ain't no loser. And everybody else on the stream, if anybody in your life tells you that you cannot win a race, what you doing here? You ran the race to be implanted in your mother's over your mother's stomach, or it's not stomach, it's what is it? The ovum is the egg, I believe, and then it fertilizes and all that. So yeah. Um okay. Hey, how are you doing? We got a doctor on stream, I think. So yeah, we do. So like they can answer it better than me. So yeah. Um Love the dress. Where is it from? My mom's closet. Thank you so much. Yes, it's from Queen Mother's closet. I don't know how it wound up in my room, but yeah. Glad he could be here. Drake said, I like when Mia is explicitly telling her mom she doesn't want something. But mom insists on her having it. Really, man? It's like it's not a winning battle. And I don't know why I continuously do it, right? It's like you think you could change your mind. And like sometimes, and you know, excuse me, you know what's so funny too, Drake, now you mentioned that's like it's like that'll happen with my mom. And I'm like, I don't want this. And she's like, you need it, or I don't want to do this. Like, you need to do it, right? And then on occasionally she'll let you get what I want. Like so occasionally Queen Mother would be like, okay, fine, you do what you want. But, like, I still wind up doing what she wants me to do anyway because it's like, why couldn't you just agree and kind of be, like, happy? It's like she agrees, and then it's like, you know that if you don't do it, she'll just side eye you for the whole day or, like, it's not or if you fail or not fail, but, like, if it doesn't go how you want it to go, she'll just be like, "Oh, you see what I told you? Told you so." Right? So, yeah, like, you should like, we should just follow her. Like, we went to the what was it? We went to the mines of the serial killer, I believe exhibit yesterday in New York, guys. And I forgot like it gave my mom a personality type, and I forgot what it said about her. I have it on my phone, and you guys will see her personality type in the video. It's hedonistic, I believe, what they said for her. And it was just like my mom was like, "Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her." But I'm like, "Yeah, it's you." But like, where was the part of like saying everybody still listen to you, like that part? But yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, let me get another poll question for you guys. All right, so this trivia question right over here. Um, what dessert is traditionally served with ice cream? Ooh, and an ice cream sandwich. That sounds so good right now. Like an ice cream sandwich, some chocolate chip cookies, or some oh, an Oreo ice cream sandwich. I've never had that in my life. But like an chocolate Oreo biscuit, some vanilla ice cream in the center, and another cookie. Oh, that sounds good. Like that sounds so good right now. Um, hey, how are you doing? Glad you could be here. Can you add me, please? Hey, what's your name? Funda? Funda? I want to say Fuad. I pronounce that so bad, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. But yeah, if you want me to subscribe to you, be more than happy to do that. Subscribe to me first and write your YouTube username in the chat as it appears on YouTube. That boy said, I really like that hairstyle. You should wear your hair down more often. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I only get this hairstyle like when I'm required to have straight hair. So like I like it, but I kind of don't. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm big on? I'm big on heat damage. So as I told you guys in the past, if you were a returning supporter for a while, when I was in high school, this was like the only hairstyle that I would have. Literally every 2 to 3 weeks, go into the Dominicans, wash, blow dry, flat iron. When I tell you my hair was so heat damaged, it was so ridiculously heat damaged. So when I had to go to university, my mom, she would always braid my hair for me, right? Put it in protective hairstyles, and that's when my hair got thick. Like that was like the thickest I've ever seen my hair. When I had an afro, it was like a true curly afro. Like it couldn't be the afro that was stiff because my hair is too long. I love the afros that are kind of stiff and that's up. So amazing, but I could never have that for me. I have to cut my hair. So like, so obviously now that I'm back home, I don't have my hair like in the protective styles religiously consistently because I don't need it, right? Because since I'm home right now, but like kind of I am trying to stay away from having to like religiously leave my hair washed, blow dry, flat iron straight. And like in addition to that too, like it gets messy. It doesn't get messy, but there's a lot of shedding. So I say all that to say after this week, it'll probably be a few months because until you guys see my hair like this again. Because I prefer braids. I just like braids. I like how it looks on me. And my mom when once she braids my hair in the protective hairstyles, I don't have to wear my hairstyle for a while. So yeah. Kat said, "Do y'all know what a piva is?" No, I don't know what that is. Bevy, no. My job has one of those. It's fun to mix different combinations of water flavoring. So it encouraged me to drink more water. Wow, okay. I've never heard of that before, but yeah, I would definitely drink possibly a lot more water if it tastes good with the flavoring. So does it just like well, I guess obviously it adds flavor to it, but Cats, I would imagine it doesn't make the water overly sweet. Is that true or not? Cat said, Mia says she's good. Mom says no sweet potatoes. Good for you. Oh, you saw that video? Like exactly, Drake. And you know, prior to me starting that video, my mom that was Meta my mom was giving me. Hey Queen, how you doing today? Glad you could be here. I was like, she asked me what I wanted. Like she specifically asked me what I wanted. So I was like, two dumpling, two sweet plantains, two okra. That's it. One saltfish. That's it. Will you put a sweet potato in my pot? Like, why you put a sweet potato in my plate? Well, I do not like sweet potato, and it wasn't even that sweet. But it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. At least it wasn't yam. I can't do yams. Like, if my mom fries the cassava or the yams as a breakfast potato, I like it then. But if she just boils it, I don't like the yams. I don't like it. That mutton was good though. I could eat some of that mutton. That mutton was good. So that dumpling was nice and like airy, and it was like dumpling flavorful and it absorbed like the flavor of the metem. And then the sweet plants was not that sweet, but the okra was good. The dumpling was good. The saltfish was okay. But I like dumpling, really good. Um, Okay. I'm from the United States, from New York. Where you from? Reproductive systems? Yes, let's do let's do reproductive system next. Cats, that's funny. Okay. Um okay. Hey that boy, how are you doing today? I'm not laughing at reproductive system. I was laughing at or the other option cats, but that was funny. Okay, let's end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cookies, 50%. You guys are correct. I probably gave that one away, honestly, me describing how I can like eat an ice cream sandwich and how it would be good. But yeah, I've heard like guys, do you know that like there are some people on social media? I remember when I was in undergrad, I was on TikTok one time and I saw this lady. She made a homemade ice cream sandwich. To this day, I want to do that and I have not done it yet. And when I say homemade, she baked the cookie. It was a fresh cookie. She went to the store. She cut a thick chunk of that ice cream. She decorated the edges of the ice cream in the ice cream sandwich with chocolate chips and sprinkles. So good. Like I need to recreate that one day. Like, can you imagine how that thing tasted? That ice cream sandwich. The soft, fresh cookie with it would have been so good. So good. I'm gonna recreate that one day. It would be so good. Okay. Um what can I spell? Okay. It's like sometimes your brain wanna run blank and you can't spell. Okay. Um, okay. So this is gender neutral, so both male and females. Well, that's not gender neutral, but like it's gender equal is what I was more so trying to say. So the questions are both for male and females reproductive systems. We could do some more. We'll do more. Okay. Okay. I need tissue for my nails. 1 second. La 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 la. Have you guys ever seen the movie Tangled? Disney's good movie. Something so. The Pascal is really cool. Have you heard that they're making a live action? They're making a live action Tangled. Are we excited for that or no? I'm excited to see it. What do you guys think? Okay, just 1 second. Ew. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Ew. Okay, I think I'm good. We're all good, guys. Alrighty. Hey, welcome. Okay. Hey, Lillian. Um, I'm an engineer. Just wanted everybody to know that, like engineers do. What do you do as an engineer? Have you heard that question being asked on social media? Because people are like, what does an engineer actually do? That's what some people on social media have to say. Like, what is a civil engineer? What do you do as a civil engineer? Right? Like, I have an idea, but like, that's what people on social media have been saying. But how would you describe your career in 1 sentence? You're Indian, cool. Hey, now, how are you doing today? Should be ingredients. Okay, that boy. We'll do some ingredients questions after this. After this section of topics. Happy birthday, Alan. Have a great day on your birthday. Eat a lot of cake. If cake's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. I said it backwards. I normally say, I know, I said it correct. I guess I haven't said it in a while. So yeah. Hey Joey, how are you doing today? Drake said, I like the regular ice cream sandwiches that look like chocolate bars. Yeah, I get that when I go to Walmart sometimes. Yeah. Not the kind that looks like chocolate chips. I like those too, but I guess I get the cheap one. I get the great value one. Nothing wrong with great value, but like I get the great value one. And it's like after a while, it kind of like starts to taste artificial is the best way I can describe it. Or maybe I keep it in the freezer too long. Probably keep it in the freezer too long. And like, cause it's like it starts to melt into it, but like when you eat it fresh, it's good. But like for me, I like the chocolate chips because it adds texture, right? It's like a little the chocolate chip cookie texture, and then like get the ice cream, and then you get like the chocolate chips on the outside. So yeah, you like my glasses? Thank you, thank you. Glad you could be here. Phil, how are you doing today? Um, because sweet potatoes are healthier than the brown potatoes. Yeah, yeah, it is. Hey Zoe, how are you doing today? Hi, you just joined. This is my first time watching, and I really like your live stream. Thank you so much for your kind words. The algorithm knew that you want to be part of a community where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, so I recommend you to the channel. I have fashion videos, travel videos, eat with me, hair videos, nail videos, live streams, and a lot more. So do consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the community. Um, okay. Drake's. Oh, you've done that before, that boy? You've made like a homemade ice cream sandwich. Okay, cool. What type of cookies did you use? Did you like use sugar cookies instead, or like same one? And what type of ice cream did you? How did you make yours? Or what was the ingredient? Because like homemade, you could do anything. You could do strawberry ice cream, like sugar cookies, chocolate chip with chocolate ice cream. Like you do anything you want. Um, Drake said, "I need my cookies okay to be soft bake, unless it's like a sandwich or shortbread cookie." Don't think I've ever had a soft baked cookie. I really don't make cookies at home, honestly. Maybe I was at school, but like even then, I don't know. Mm. Okay, you did oatmeal raisin with homemade ice cream. Wow. Okay, it sounds good. Sounds good. Kat said, "No, the flavoring. Okay, on the bevy. Okay, it doesn't have any sugar. Okay, it just adds a little background flavor. Okay, to your water. It also allows you to choose. Oh wow, sparkling water, room temperature, or hot water. Okay, it's pretty cool." Drake said, "This is the second time I've seen it, Mia. Sorry, I've said it, Mia. Mia's singing voice is getting better." Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's the same song, so yeah, I just drop it at different times. So you see, this tells me, like I said, if perhaps if I continue to get some good auto tune, write some good lyrics, right? I feel like my voice, if I were to sing the song now with auto tune, it would sound a little different. Now, would it sound better or worse if I were to sing an updated version? I don't know, right? But yeah, it's a cool song. Yeah. Um, Kat said, um, it's like, okay, a Coke freestyle machine, but for water. Okay, cool, cool. Jake said, I still want a soda stream. I have to buy one. Oh, in your house, so in your house, right? Is that what that is? Let me Google that. Soda stream, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so yeah. 90. Okay, so what is it though? Oh, okay. So you just put it's like a homemade, not a homemade, but like a fountain drink thing where you put cans in it. Okay, cool. Very cool. Hey, silly, how are you doing today? Hi, welcome, welcome. Is it okay if I vent? I just need to get it off my chest. Sure, as long as it's respectful. You do you and vent. We may be able to help provide you with some advice, or you just want to vent and nobody talk on it, go ahead and vent. Don't confess to a crime. If you confess to a crime, I am submitting this live stream as evidence to law enforcement. Don't say any racial slurs. Don't vent about that. Nothing like that. You'll be put in timeout. But a post from now, go ahead and vent, man. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot I could Google the bevy cats. You were right. Let me Google that. Okay, bevy machine. Okay, kind of expensive. Wow, $1,000. Wow. Okay, what is it? Okay, this isn't. Oh, what in the world? Okay, select your flavors. Okay, so you choose your filtered water, still, sparkling, cold, or hot, like Kat said. Okay, low calorie flavors. Okay, it's pretty cool. Like the things that we do with water, so it doesn't taste like water anymore, right? Very cool. Lime mint, raspberry, grapefruit, watermelon, strawberry, lemongrass, lime, black cherry, peach, mango, pomegranate, blueberry, all these different flavors. Sounds pretty cool. Almost sounds like a Brita a little bit, but like a Brita, a soda fountain, all mixed together. Cool. Okay, nice. All right, so let's end this poll. Then let me do another one for you guys. So you guys are correct. B is the correct answer. The uterus is responsible for carrying a baby during pregnancy. So that's what the uterus is. So now let us go um do this other one. So this was requested. This is about reproductive systems. trivia topics. If there's any trivia topics y'all want me to ask you questions on, feel free to do so. That boy said requested that we do ingredients. So once we're done with the reproductive system, we're gonna go ahead and do some trivia questions about the ingredients, guys. Just random ingredients. Um, just hair on my face. Okay, what we said. Please don't be racial on your venting. Exactly. Um, read that. Drake said you can make soda at home. Really? Wow, I didn't know that. Was cool. Is it pink? Yes, my room is pink, as you can see. Pink wall. Love the color pink. This is more so like I don't remember. I know my pink room in the peach state is watermelon pink. I don't know what pink this is. I think hot pink I wanted to go for. Like I like the idea. I did like the idea of going for like a baby pink when I was getting paint for my room to paint it, but then it didn't look pretty to me, so I didn't get it. So that's the main reason why I didn't get it. I do want a rainbow room. I think in my South American room, when I say rainbow room, I don't want it like all the colors of rainbow. I want like one wall that's like yellow, and then I want the other wall to be like I don't know, maybe like a purple. I want the other wall to be like I don't know, maybe pink. I don't know. I just or like you know what I want? It's either that I want that or I want the wall to be painted like one solid color, like a pink, right? Or a yellow. And then I want to like do a tie-dye effect on the wall. Will my mom let me do that? I don't know, but then again, it'll be my room, so she should, right? But like I'm like, that's like more so that house is like a tropical house, like we're not there all the time. Right. So I'm like, why don't you make it as summery as possible or as crazy as possible that room? I did say I wanted that room to be yellow, but yellow's not my favorite color. So I'm like, if my paint's expensive and got it. So I'm like, you paint the room that color and I don't like it, I'm stuck with it, right? So I don't know. Tie dye. Can you paint the walls tie dye in your house? How in the world would I do that? I think when I was younger, I asked my mom if I get wallpaper, and she said no, that peels the like that's not good for the wall. Paint my room tie dye. I want pink tiles though. I can get pink tiles. Hopefully not this time of the year. I think I was doing work in the house one day. But we'll see. I want a pink room. I don't know. I don't see any tie-dye walls, so that's unfortunate. Um, Jake said, no, but that's why I love corporate America. We we get nice things at the office. I've heard that, yeah. I've definitely heard that before. Yeah. Um, one day we'll work in the big fancy building and we'll see if it's true. No, I will say I've been on Amazon. It's well not Amazon, but I've been on JP. Have you guys seen what JP Morgan gives their employees? Like I saw an office tour for somebody who works at JP Morgan. The amount of free snacks they get is crazy. The amount of free meals, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing like Microsoft. But that's why it's so hard to get a job at JP Morgan and Microsoft. Like literally guys, they pay their employees top salary, but also those employees are getting free meals, they're getting free snacks whenever they want. It's crazy. Go on social media and look at like office tours from Microsoft and JP Morgan, even Apple. It's crazy. They got gourmet chefs, everything. Hey, Silly. Excuse me. Cat said, for real, Drake, we get snacks to bevy breaks every 30 minutes. Very nice, very nice. Okay, he said B, good guess, good guess. Very nice. Drake said, have to take advantage of all the amenities because I would never buy that thing in my house. Honestly, makes sense, yeah. Um, It's like when I was an RA, they gave it as an RA, you get compensated housing, but like you do it for free housing. It's a lot of work. It's not even close to enough of what you're getting paid for the job. But I'm not gonna complain. At least I didn't complain because I was happy with the free housing. However, I will say anytime we had to work move-in shifts, I despise working move-in shifts, guys. Literally, you either work from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You want the morning shift if you work move-in, and there was a lot of seniority with that. If you didn't get 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., you had to be there from literally 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. and it was terrible, right? but at least they gave snacks. I would intentionally go and get as much snacks as possible. They would give out Dasani water. I don't like Dasani. I took the Dasani. They would give out trail mix, chips, and all that stuff. I would take it, right? If you work the morning shift, though, they used to give Chick-fil-A, which was okay. I did like the Chick-fil-A. I got that. So, yeah. I will say I got a free hoodie of an RA, which was cool. Two sweatshirts. It's not here, though. So, that was cool. Um, oh Lord, Mia, bless your heart. Hey, that's what Southern people be saying when like they're not saying something nice. But I know you be so nice. Bless your heart. That's funny. Bless your heart, sugar. Have you ever watched like those Southern movies? They always say that. Even now, when you watch people on TikTok, they're like, if you're from the South and somebody walk up to you, particularly an elderly woman, is like, bless your heart. No, they not being nice to you. Kat said hot pink. Kat said, I want a light pink room. Ooh, with a pastel rainbow ceiling. That sounds so pretty. Wow. Yes, that does sound cute, cat. That sounds like a pretty room. Wow. Salmon pink, that boy said. Oh, you think my room is salmon pink? Oh, might be. I don't know. It's one of the two between hot pink or maybe the salmon. Kat said, okay, read that one. Jake said, hot pink is so fire, but I wanted mirror walls. Mirror walls? I don't know how much that's gonna cost or if it can be done. It can be done because like when you go outside, like to stores, they have like the mirror walls. That's not gonna be trippy though. I feel like that might be trippy. Like you sleep. Imagine, oh my gosh, imagine you have a nightmare and you sit up in your bed and you look and you see something looking at you, but it's actually yourself. That would freak me out so much. Imagine that, guys. You gotta think about all the possible scenarios. I know. Put out what she that would like that would freak me out because it's like, I know for this room, if I had mirrors on my wall, like, when it gets dark in my room, I'm not getting up, like, it's too dark. So imagine I had mirrors and on the walls here, and I had a nightmare. Or, like, my wall is right here, and this is my bed. So, like, sometimes I'll be lying down looking at the wall. Imagine I had a mirror here. I lie down and I stare at the mirror. I'm staring into my eyes. Have you ever tried to stare into your eyes, guys? Don't do it. It's creepy. Don't do it. Exactly. That would be like living in a house with mirrors, as Cat said. That boy said, um, my room is a light blue. Okay, light blue, white, and black. Okay, cool, cool. Those are nice colors, goes together. You're so laggy, girly. What do you mean? Oh, I'm not lagging. Okay, thank you for telling me, cats. Hey, Strawberry, glad you could be here. Drake said, it just seems dope though, but it could freak me out. Yeah, I feel like it could freak you out. Yeah. Kat said, yeah, my job has sent us a few messages about taking the snacks home, but people still do it every single day. They don't even try to hide it. Wow. That's crazy. That's one thing I will say at my previous school, like particularly when they had events, like whether that was an RE event or an event like where like I had to go for like my grad school, like students didn't go to the events, right? Like in New York, people or like in the northern state or any other state, people will go to events. But like at least in the state where I got my master's degrees and graduate school and undergrad degrees from, I would go there, like I would go to like events and like nobody would show up and they would always ask if you wanted to take stuff home. Like I never took it home because I don't want the pizza. Like I don't like Papa John's what they used to have. So I would just take like a cookie or I would take like a bag of chips. But like they never really like people didn't go. So like you gotta go to the events. I don't know if it's like that like in all universities in every single state, right? But I don't know. That's a good way to get free stuff. If you're in college, guys, if there's any students going to university soon, college soon, go to the events, right? Especially if you just want something different too, or if you just want to like learn something. But if you want food, if you want snacks, that's free. Go to the events. They'll probably give it to you. I will say when like they were giving out Chick-fil-A or Buffalo wings, you have to go early. People would rush to get that. Um that boy said, "I've worked for a corporate company before." Okay, cool, but, I did the afternoon schedule 2 to 9 p.m. Wow, 2. I was gonna say that doesn't sound bad, but it sounds pretty long, yeah. Drake said, "Mia, that was my immediate thought after I said it." I'm like, "Nah." Yeah, that might psychologically mess you up because yeah, because 'cause that'd be scary, man. I don't know. Yeah. I'll freak you out, yeah. That'd be scary. Hey, if you do it, let us know. Let us know how you cope with it. If you do that. Yes, this is a painting of a lot of onions behind me, as y'all can see. So it was on sale at IKEA. But you guys are correct. The reproductive cell for the male is the sperm. So yeah, it goes and it implants in the ovum, and that is how a fetus is developed, right? It is a fetus, a chunk of cells, and after a few months, it turns into a baby, and just like it develops and bam, it's born, and the mother has to go through a lot of trauma and pain and risk their lives while the dad may or may not be there holding their hand. So yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. So let's. I learned about this. I learned about this. Let's see this one. Okay. Like literally, guys, anytime a female gives birth, they're literally knocking on death's door. Like that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. That's crazy. They choose to do it. That's crazy though. Okay, let's do this. Um, okay. That's why my mom should go skydiving. She's gonna go skydiving with me one day. When we hit 1 million subscribers, she going skydiving. Cause the other day when I told her that, she was like, "She's not risking her life to go skydiving. You risk your life having 3 children, bro. You going skydiving with me." So when we get 1 million supporters, guys, 1 million. Okay, where does fertilization usually occur? In the lungs, in the heart, fallopian tubes, or the bladder? What are we thinking, guys? Um, Kat said, "We used to get free caffeine too. Wow. But then it stopped. Okay. And a week later, okay, they bought in new plants for the office." I was like, did they use our caffeine budget for plants? Probably did. Probably did budget cuts right there. They wanted something today. Jake said, looking at yourself in the mirror, it is scary. I remember one time I was at school, and for some reason, I just like stared at, like, looked into my eyes in the mirror. I was like, let's never do this again. Let's never do this again. And then you know what was even worse about it? Because I feel like the day before I did that, I saw a horror movie where like a person where like the main character's reflection, guys, it was alive. And at the end of the movie, the main character's reflection was actually the evil version of her. So the normal original human got stuck in the mirror as the reflection, while the main character, evil reflection, was out in the real world walking among us. So yeah. Very scary, very scary. Kat said, um, but they said, um, oh, they needed to liven up the space. Okay, okay. Austin said, fetus is just Latin for offspring, which means baby, right? No, I did not know. I did not know that. Thank you for telling us that, Austin. Learn something new every day. Did not know that. Cats, cats like Austin. What are you on, little homie? So Austin, does that mean you're not does not being truthful with us now? Let's not spread misinformation, man. That boy said, if you have, you should know this about men and women. Which one? Oh, if you studied it, oh yeah, yeah. I took an infant development class, so yeah, learned just infant development psychology, guys. You never know what you're gonna learn in psychology, honestly. At least the undergrad version of it. In the tube. Okay, Kat said Drake said in the tube. Okay, nice, nice. Um, Kat said, right, Drake. We were like, are they caffeine plants? These caffeine plants? That's funny. Okay, fallopian tubes. All right. Who picked bladder? Somebody picked bladder. Wow. You know what? I'm going to assume the individual who picked bladders. I think it's very funny. Or maybe you know what? There could be people of all ages on the street, but they just didn't study that yet. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Pineapple, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, Charisse, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Welcome to Trivia Monday with Uniquely Mia. Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. So let's end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you guys are correct. The fallopian tube is where fertilization usually occurs. That is why when a female knows that they are having a child, right? It's very important you visit the doctor because if an egg is implanted outside of the fallopian tube,
that is very, 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 very dangerous. It can rupture, and if it ruptures outside the fallopian tube, you may need surgery. That could possibly life threaten. So very scary stuff can happen if implantation occurs the incorrect way. So yeah. So I think that might be it for the reproductive question. So let's see if there's any more that might be interesting. Um, yeah, so let's just go to ingredient question. So yeah, ingredients. Okay, so this topic was requested by that boy for the ingredients questions. Okay, let's see this one. That boy said, now if someone pick lungs or heart, something's up. Um Kat said someone at my job was like, "Can we eat the plants?" Everyone at my job hates the plants because we miss our sweet, sweet caffeine. Yeah, you got beef with the plants. Nah, I'll be upset too. Imagine, yeah, that'll be sad. I'll be upset too. And like, did you get any supervisor cats too? I asked because I remember when I was an RA. I remember like I was a summer RA, so I was like an RA for fall, spring, and summer one year. So for the fall and spring semesters, I had just one supervisor, and like you get used to the supervisor's management style, and you kind of understand how they like to spend the budget. But for the summer, I remember I had this one RA supervisor. He was just spending the money that I don't know if he had excess amount of money or if he did not care. But like when I tell you, he was just spending the money on the RAs. Like he was spending like he got his buffalo wings. He was getting us like he was like, oh, we're going on this activity here. He was buying a whole bunch of stuff that like the department really didn't need. So I didn't realize until obviously I got into public administration and each department gets a budget and he probably did that because like at the same time. Okay, good on my back. I froze for a second, I think. Let's see if I'm back. Internet likes to act up sometimes, guys. Okay. My back, I think. Okay, I'm back. See if I'm back. Nope, I'm back. I think. Guys. Why can I see my phone? See if I'm back. Nope, I'm back. I think. Can you guys see me? That's weird. Why can I see my phone? Nope, I'm back. I think. Can you guys see me? That's weird. Okay, you guys can see me, I think, but I see a black screen on my phone. I don't see myself. Mhm. So the rest of the stream with me not seeing myself on my phone, but I can see myself on my laptop, and you guys can see me. Don't know what's happening with eating me a phone. Um, this phone better not be acting up again, man. This is ridiculous. I'll run a diagnostic test on the phone after the stream, but we'll see. Oh yes, it's an atopic pregnancy. Yup, exactly, cats. That's what it's called. Yeast. Cat said, "Okay, nice." That boy said, "Got it now." Y'all read before you choose the answer. Um, Cat said, "Sometimes supervisors spend the extra money so their budget doesn't." Yeah, lower for next year. Yup, exactly. That's how it was in my old admin job, LL. We ended up spending it on company dinner. Yeah, because I remember that summer when I was in RA and that supervisor was just spending the money and buying a whole bunch of stuff for the hours. I'm like, what is happening? Why is that happening? And then I also saw like when the department started to do cutbacks, we can say, where they started giving like less and less stuff to the RAs and doing less things and how they had to phrase it a certain way. So yeah, just different management, right? And then the budget, obviously departments, how they want to like allocate it, that also plays in a role. So it is very interesting to see like the internal dynamics of how all those stuff just work and operate. So yeah. Okay, we're still live. Nice. You can see me. Kat said, Mia, are you still considering getting into modeling again? Yeah, for sure, for sure. You just reminded me I have to write it down. So I'll take some pictures just to like if I have to submit it online. Cause since my hair is straight now and I don't know when the next time I'll do it. So you just reminded me for that, Cats. Yeah, it's something that I am serious in, right? And doing. But I guess like my mom said, I don't know. I guess the reason why you guys be like, Mia, are you sure? You sound like you're not 100% certain. It's like, I'll be going back to school soon, right? So
happens if there's something when I'm in school, like do schoolwork, right? But yeah, I can do it. I can do it. At least I can try, right? More of the story. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Take. Okay. All right. Took some pics. I wrote that down, texted myself so we will remember about it. I'll put it in my calendar too. So the end of the week we can do it. Are you going to put this look in a magazine? Imagine that if we create our own Uniquely Mia magazine, that'd be really funny. The Uniquely Mia newsletter. New runway walks, catalog pieces, and outfits that we wore from Uniquely Me. I think I could do something like that. That'd be funny. But hey, I don't know. You never know, right? Normally when you go to magazine, they just style you how they want you to be styled. Kat said, and you still gotta post that walk. Oh yes, I will post the walk. I will post the walk. You know what happened is I have a lot of videos being scheduled. It is scheduled to be released for you guys. So I will release that video early for you guys. Not now, after the stream. I'll post. I'll schedule for it to be released this week for you guys. That's not this one's my old one. So I'll schedule for it to be released, guys. Oh, you followed Nail Aid? Okay, okay, cats. Yes, definitely consider checking out the brand. As I said, they sent me some products, right? I'll show you guys everything they sent me. I put it in my, I guess I'm the individual to save tags from the places that I buy stuff from if I like it. So yeah, they sent me some stuff, which is pretty cool. And as I said, I've been using the brand for a long time and I do like the product. So definitely just start slow. I recommend that everybody, if you want to get into nail aid, right, and you're not like somebody who pays attention to your nails, you just want something quick and easy, start with this one, the Keratin 3-Day Growth. This is a great one to do. So yeah, definitely check them out. Yeah. One thing I was thinking, it would be fun to create my own nail polish one day. So perhaps one day we will see. Because I like nail polish, but I just don't know how to do that. So we shall see. But this is everything that I got from them. They sent me all this. I never actually looked at this. Wow. Okay. That is a lot of they sent me. So they sent me this. They sent me this. They sent me this. And they sent me this. So this is three of the same ones. Honestly, I will not have to buy nail polish for the rest of the year, honestly. So they saved me money with sending all this stuff. So I'll give you guys honest reviews, obviously. They sent me this. I'm really excited to use this. I haven't used this as of yet. This is Builder Gel. I'm excited to use this, but I'm saving it for when my nails are much longer. They sent me this. I reviewed these for you guys a little bit. I will admit with this one it's not my favorite. It dries on your nails very so yeah, this one is okay. I do like this one, but compared to all the other nail aid products that I've used, this one dries very dry on my nail. And like when I use this as a top coat, it does not dry the top coat smoothly. So maybe don't get this if you just want to get something to like make it shiny. Instead, get this 10 quick salon hacks. Get this keratin or get this, the total cure 9-in-1. Um, Mia was killing that catwalk. Thank you, Drake. That boy said you should have your own TV show called Uniquely Mia Show and do the same thing you're doing now. Thank you so much for your kind words, that boy. You gotta start small, right? So shout out to you guys as my supporters. We now have over 7,000 supporters, which is insane to me. Don't worry, information on a giveaway will be coming very soon for you. So thank you guys for that. So I do not think 7,000 is a small number at all. That's like a ridiculously big number for me, right? 7,000 guys, it would sell out like 7,000 people cannot even fit in like can they fit in a mall? Like a small mall, the mall like my neighborhood, 7,000 people would be too much people to be in that mall at the same exact time, which is crazy, right? So, 7,000 people donate $10 to me. I can pay off my student loan debt. That's how powerful 7,000 people is. So to me, 7,000 people is no small number at all. So in a way, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for your subscription. Thank you guys for always tuning into my live streams. We've created our own TV show this way, right? So perhaps one day I can be like, hey guys, tune into ABC Network or Hulu or Netflix for the Unique Lumia show, right? That'll be insane. Perhaps one day, right? We can do something like that. But for now, we do have our own Unique Lumia show. So shout out to you guys for your kind words and your support. I really, 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 really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Kat said, is it UV builder gel? No, it's not, right? Because I don't use UV polish. So this is why this is pretty cool to me. It's just like regular nail polish that's builder gel. It has no light and no silk necessary to take it off. So I will try this, but I do want to grow out my nails a lot longer for before I try it. It's still kind of short. I'm still growing it out. So yeah, they sent me this as well. This is for damaged nails. I've never used this before because my nails have never been like severely damaged. I could probably use it on my mom's nail because her nails not in the best shape if I'm being honest, right? So I can use it on her nails and try it out. This um if you wanna okay, if you are scared to use a cuticle cutter, this is a cuticle cutter. I cut myself today. I was doing manicure, so even myself, I have to be careful. If you are scared of using this and cutting yourself, then you can get this. Because one thing that I noticed, I used this prior to me using the cuticle cutter, guys, and it made my cuticles nice and soft where I was able to cut off dead skin easily. So it's not a necessity in your starter pack of things to get. This is also a product that Nail 8 sent me. Wait, did they send me this? I'm lying. They didn't send this. I bought this with my own money. I bought this with my own money. It's mid, honestly. I bought this with my own money. So, this is okay. Like I say it's mid, it's very similar to this. So that's what I'm saying. Out of the two products that I probably will be hesitant to buy again are these two. These, buy this. Buy this from Nail Aid. Buy this from Nail Aid. And I want y'all to buy. Where's the other one? Buy this from Nail 8 if you guys are gonna get some stuff. I tried this today. This is a top coat. I already love this top coat. It's nice and soft and it dries in 1 minute. So yeah. Hey, glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. You're so gorgeous. I'm not a man. Okay, okay, you're gorgeous as well. Okay, so yeah, a female can say another female's pretty or beautiful or gorgeous. Thank you so much for your kind words. How are you doing today? Kat said the Breakfast Club is on Netflix now. It's possible. Really? Wow, it's really cool. So yeah, one day for sure, right? Netflix is always giving those random deals to influence, and you guys see we're growing because like never in my life did I ever think like they would send like a company would send me stuff for free or stuff just to like review for them. So that's crazy. So like that's insane. So like it's slowly but surely, and out of all the companies that reached out to like, hey, Uniquely, we want to send you some stuff. It's nail polish, and I really do love nail polish. So it's really insane. So you start slow and you build your way up, right? Because I didn't buy all these products before, right? Because some of these products are completely new to me, right? Like this is a product. I'm not going to tell you guys to buy this now because I'm still testing it out for you. This is a new product by Nail Aid. This is cuticle oil jelly. And this is the reason why they sent me more stuff because they're like they want me to test this out for them. So I used it today. It smells good. It has vanilla. It's soft vanilla and they have a straw, what is it? A sweet peach flavor, right? It's not like petroleum jelly. It's still a little sticky. It's not as sticky, right? Bottle's really small. So I still have to use this before I tell you guys if I think this is a good buy or not, right? I'm still gonna be honest with the reviews for you guys. So yeah, but it's really cool. It's really cool. So we're starting out small and then one day, because as I always say, guys, there was a time when I was stuck at 50 people, 50 supporters, and I was so appreciative and so grateful. But It's really cool, guys. Thank you guys for your support. That boy said, yes, with your looks, admiration, dignity, classness, smart encouragement. I would watch you every week. Thank you so much for your kind words, that boy. But I have good news for you. You can still watch Uniquely Me every week because even though we're not signed to a TV network yet, where we're getting paid the big bucks, right? I do live stream on Mondays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday and Sundays, I live stream spontaneously. If there's any day and time that I cannot stream, I will let you know before then. I feel like that's what a TV network has on Uniquely Me at this moment of time, right? Because if they're unable to do like a live broadcast, they can pre record their stuff and have it posted. I can't really pre record a live stream. I can pre record a video, but a live stream is just like much different, much more fun, right? So yeah. Um, what are we saying? That boy said it is Gigi. Didn't know that. I love the Breakfast Club. Hey, Unicorn, how are you doing? What are those nail polishes you have there? Oh, these were nail aid products that I was showing you guys. If you guys want to see like a in-depth description of everything, all these nail aid products, definitely go check out my YouTube shorts. But as I said, I'm reviewing some products for you guys this week. It's on my nails right now. What I have on my nails right now is the Keratin 3-Day Grow. I also have that top coat that I showed you, and I will be using this like cuticle jelly oil for throughout the whole entire week to let you guys know what I think about it. And yeah. If you stop talking, I'll give you $100. Send the $100 first via super chat. We love her talking. No one cares. Jake said, "Did you ever think you would be getting brand deals?" I want to say yes, right? Because like Uniquely Me is all about manifestation and forward thinking, but like like, but, like, not really, 'cause I haven't really received the brand deal yet though, Drake. Technically, this isn't a brand deal because they didn't pay me nothing. They just sent me stuff. So I guess in a way it is a brand deal, but it's kind of not because most people who describe brand deals on social media, they're like an agency or a company reaches out to them and they pay them money, right? Before you get they pay them before they release the content, or like the designated YouTube shorts I've been doing, they would review it and they're like, yes, this is good. Then they would send me like a check or something, and then I would post the video. So I guess technicality, this isn't a brand deal. So I never thought that a company would send me products. That's what I never thought about, right? It never even popped into my head, right? So I guess now that like it has happened, I'm like, yeah, a brand deal is possible in the future, right? Now, this is the idea that's in my head now. With which company? I really don't know. It could be any company. It could be the same nail aid company. It could be a different school related company, a fashion related company. I don't know. Because if you guys know Uniquely Mia, I love my nails, right? And I share my nail appreciation and my nail tips via like Friday live streams and the occasional video, right? So it's very interesting to me how like something that makes up like 15% of the content that I produce on social media is one of the first things or the first companies that sends me stuff. Like that's really funny to me, right? I would have always thought it would have been schoolwork or maybe like, I don't know, fashion or technology that would have reached out to me before. So I'm not mad about it, right? Because I love my nails, love my nail polish. This just motivates me to do like release more nail videos for y'all, right? So in the future, it could be something like that. Drake said, "No, technically it is. They sent you money. They wouldn't do that for me or just a random person." When you phrase it like that, I guess yeah. I guess it is a brand deal then when you phrase it like that, because this is worth if I had to buy this, it would be a lot. If I had to buy this including tax, it would be a lot. So I guess Drake, you're right then. It is a brand deal then. They didn't send me the check, but they sent me the products instead. So yeah. Um Jake said, "But that check can't but that still can potentially turn into a big check. That's how it starts." Yeah, that's what my mom said. So yeah, that's what Queen Mother said. So yeah, that's why I don't want to be annoying with it talking about it, but like that's why I'm going to try and like not over mention nail aid, but that's why I'm gonna try and make a few videos dedicated to like the products that they sent me and the wear test for each, right? Because yeah, as Drake said, it is kind of like a brand deal. And as my mom said, and Drake just said right there, this is how it starts, and then it could turn into a check, right? So yeah, for a few videos, I'll just be talking about it on the live streams. I'll mention it occasionally, but more specifically, I'm gonna be like recording just like YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts about it, and just releasing those videos for y'all to see just my opinions on it, right? But like I said, I'm really excited to try some of these products, and some of the ones that I've already used, I do like them. But they did set me up for the whole year. So like this'll last me a while, I feel like, these products, which is pretty cool. And maybe it'll motivate, and maybe my mom will finally let me take care of her nails, because she does not, for some reason, anytime I do her nails, she always does something for me to mess it up. So now that I have products that I actually need to test out on people, hopefully this time she'll let me do her nails, and she will let it dry properly, and she will let me grow out her nails. Because for Uniquely Mia, I do a lot of extra stuff to like grow out my nails. I pay attention to my nails. So like I don't want to say my review on nail it'll be flawed, but like I pay attention to my nails, right? If there's one chip in my polish, I'm changing it immediately. But for Queen Mother, I paint her nails one week. She's not gonna let me touch her nails until the next week, right? So she'd be the great test subject for it. As Kat said, Tarte send me to Fiji. But like I don't do makeup. That's the only thing. I feel like for Tarte, like what is it? Tarte, what's the other company? There's other companies. Mac, Fenty, you need to do makeup. Like you because I do nails. That's why Nail Aid sent me stuff, because I do nails, right? So that's what I'm saying. I would need to start doing makeup, or start practicing makeup, to even have a chance of Tarte sending Unique Lumia and Queen Mother to Fiji. They only give 2 airline tickets, which is why Stu can't come. Right. So it's just Uniquely Me and Queen Mother. So yeah. Yeah. But like perhaps one day we'll start experimenting with makeup and see. But yeah. Um, what are you saying? Pat said, if you get a brand trip, but they would only pay for you, would you still go out? Mom, yeah, for sure. She could pay for herself if she really want to come. She don't have to pay for the hotels. She could buy her own airline ticket. But I'm going. Like, you saw how I would travel to school by myself? Like, I take the plane to school by myself? For sure, I'll go on a brand trip by myself. They be flying business class. My mom's always telling me, you need to be independent. Don't tell me the minute I get a brand deal and they want me to go by myself, she don't want me to be independent, go by myself. I'm going by myself. If they only give one, or she'll just have to buy her airline ticket. So it's like when I was going to when I went to Paris for the first time, I got a scholarship for my school, and it was fully expensively paid when I first went. Expensively, what in the world? What the world is expensively? It was fully paid by my school when I went to Paris for the first time, right? Because I got a scholarship for my school. You know what my mom did? You know what Stu did? They bought their own airline ticket, and they followed me, and they got a hotel, and they just came to Paris because I was going to Paris. That's why. Bianca did the same thing the first time. So yeah. Because remember, think about it this way. Even if my mom had to do something like that, it's always cheaper to buy one ticket than two tickets, right? Because you won't have to pay for the hotel. So yeah. So the correct answer here is yeast. That is the correct answer. Hello, Kitty. Glad you could be here. How's everything going with you? Jake said that's how the big reviewers start off. Okay, and before you know it, they have Tesla, Dodges, Mercedes, give them access to cars. Well, you know what, Drake? That's a great way that you phrased it. So you're right. You're right on that one. That's a good way that you phrased it. So yeah, I guess Uniquely Made does have her first brand deal. So yeah, I like I said, I always thought like it was never something that I thought about when I was growing my YouTube channel, right? Because like I told you guys, at its core, I started a YouTube channel because I genuinely enjoy the correct answers yeast, as I said. But I just enjoy posting the content on social media, love editing the videos. Live streaming is really fun. Love live streaming, right? Chatting with you guys. So like as I always said, I just did the YouTube. I just did YouTube because like I enjoyed it, and like growing the numbers, like it's just really cool to see how many new and positive individuals are joining the community, right? So I always knew the idea of a brand trip was cool and was possible, but in my head, I thought you would need it. You would need like 1 million subscribers before you got a brand deal. That's what I always thought. Because everybody else that you see on social media who had brand deals, they have like millions or like 500,000, right? So I guess to answer your first question, thought I would need to grow a lot more. So hey, we got one, and that just shows continue to post what you like, right? Because like I said, nails is something that I really like. And I just started posting for fun. I didn't even think you guys, as my supporters, would like my nail content. I just posted for fun. And it's what you post for fun is what they sent you stuff for, which is crazy. But yeah. Kat said there was a girl who was a vlogger who was sent to Fiji with Tart. Um the other girls were makeup girls though, LOL. Oh, okay, so there was one random in there? Okay, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I could be the one random person. That's really cool. I did tell Bianca though that she should be the one to like start doing makeup though, because she knows how to do her makeup and she does her makeup a lot. So I'm like, she buys the products. So I went to Sephora. When I went to Sephora with Bianca one time, she was looking at like a face moisturizer lotion. I was like $70. I was like, you need to start making your makeup videos, right? And she's like, she knows, but she like, I don't know. I don't know what she don't do. I don't know. She got the time. She just don't want to do it. I don't know. But we'll see. Tell Stu happy birthday. Will do, will do. Hot nerd, my library books. What? My library books are past due. Have to pick them up. What in the world? I've never rented a book from the library. I use the online library. Um, how are your eyes doing? Oh, okay. Okay, when I got the MRI, that's when it first came on. Yeah, my eyes are doing good. We did go back to the doctor. She said nothing's wrong with my eyes. She said nothing wrong with it. Yeah. So I don't know where she saw the swelling in my eye. I don't know. But she said my eyes are fine. So yeah. At least that's good. Nothing's wrong with my eye. That's good, right? But like, what do you mean you told me swelling was in my eye and now you want to tell me that's wrong with my eye? That's like crazy to me. Ethan, shut up. Kat said, I don't even think I even realized that your sister has makeup on. Good blending. Yeah, like anytime like she dresses up fancy, she's most likely wearing makeup. But it's so funny because she did my makeup in Amsterdam because I was like, just give me blush. I was like, give me blush and make it natural. You know, she made me look like a clown. I'm not even lying. My mom looked at me, Queen Mother looked at me, and she started laughing. So I had to wipe the makeup off. I had to wipe the blush off my face. So she's really good at doing makeup for herself. You know what that showed me? You know how like I'm really good at doing my nails for myself. Anytime I do my nails on myself, it comes out really good. I like it, love it. But then when I start doing my mom's nails or my grandmother's nails, it don't come out good. So what happens is I think from like taking my manicures from my personal manicure experience and trying to make it similar to my sister doing makeup on me, you get to know your face structure and you get to know what you like on yourself and how to position your hand or position your face when you're doing makeup to make it look good on yourself. But when you do other people's stuff, right? If you didn't practice doing other people's stuff, it looks weird. So that's what I think that's what happened when she did my makeup because it looked so bad when she did my makeup in Amsterdam. Like she put too much blush. It was so weird. And then I don't. It was bad. I took a picture of it just so I could remember, but like it was terrible, bro. It was not good at all. It's not good, guys. Um, somebody's coming back in my room. Imagine I'm sleeping and somebody come up my stairs. That was so creepy. Let me give her the food. Yeah, I don't need that. Take it, Mom. I don't need that. She bought the ring light.
If you won't need it if it get dark.
I don't think so. I think she just wanted to say hi to you guys. She doesn't come in my room.
I do come in your room.
No, you don't.
Exercise the walk all the way up here.
I don't want to do nothing. Here, take the food, please. Please.
He's gonna be upset. He heard you said the food is good.
It is.
He said he never get a grate from us.
You ate it?
And he cooked spinach.
Did you eat it?
He didn't put any coconut milk in it.
Did you eat it? You ate out the food?
Hey,
You shouldn't eat out
I'm
the food
full.
either.
I'm full.
You didn't eat it right now.
Be listening. Got plastic bag. We put some little tissue.
It's like a plastic bag. Mom.
Like half of it. Cause he gonna say you like eat anything.
So you see, it's not just me, it's my mom. I did eat it. What do you mean he made coconut milk and no spinach? He made spinach no coconut milk. How did he cook it? He just boiled it from the bag?
And then he poured up a whole fucking push the good milk. Shh.
Guys, this is Queen Mother. I said the food tastes good. Cats is like, y'all both see, y'all both don't like seafood.
Okay, so we don't. So when you ate this part,
What
or
do you do to the plate? Cause let me show you. Mom, what is she gonna be like? What are you coming out with a bag for? She gonna know what you
you're
did.
gonna have to bring the bag down.
She gonna know it. Just put it in the garbage bag. Here, just put it down in there. I don't want food in my room like
I
that.
know you're gonna have to take it down.
What you did?
You know,
Scoop out.
I'm gonna rest it here.
So you see, she didn't even eat out his food yet.
Shh. But you don't have patience to watch the live all the way.
Cat said y'all better leave the man alone. It's his birthday. That's why we didn't say nothing. I can't go into detail how it tastes though. But like no queen mother didn't eat it out either, guys. It wasn't just me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey Gabriel. If by some quirk of fate we ever meet, my cheeks are ow. And you like me, would you be willing to relocate to Europe, Germany? What? I can meet a random person that I like on the street. I wouldn't relocate there. So, nah. If I meet you and I like you, I'm like, you're a very nice person. You're a very likable person, right? But like to relocate just because you like somebody? Nah. Um, hey, how you doing today? Glad you could be here. 6167. Hey, my toothbrush said hi. Your toothbrush is a living thing? Hey, Sing. Hey, what's up, Sing? You're beautiful as well. Hello Kitty said, do you know one time a girl, okay, was in the forest and then she got attacked by a bear? That's terrible. Yeah. I'm doing good today, Frank. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm real. I'm not AI. I'm a human. Kat said, OMG, speaking of the library, I just read a comic book. Wow, about Harriet Tubman? Really? A comic book? Reimagine as a demon slayer. So the same story, but some of the slavers are vampires? Oh my gosh, that sounds so interesting. Yes. Yes, Kat, it does sound creative and interesting. Wow. Wow. How did it end though? So, oh, okay. So Harry Tubman was the human, but she was also a demon slayer. So the people that she was like helping escape, they were humans. Were they humans? And like the slavers were the vampires. Wow, that's so interesting right there. Honestly, it's a good take to like teach a story to kids who like fantasy. That's a really good like thing. But like, wow, it's really interesting. You look like a princess. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't see the comment. My mommy said, "Hi guys, didn't see the comment. Sorry." Your dress makes you look like you should be an Encanto. Um, you know, I've never actually seen the movie Encanto. I've seen the music video because I think when I was taking a class, I had to watch the music video for some reason. But I've never actually seen the movie Encanto. Show your outfit. Yeah, it's a dress. Yeah, but as I was saying, the comic book can be used to tell Ow, gross. Ow, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that hurt, dude. Anyway, we're okay. But this is the outfit. It's just a dress. No, I had to dump all my nail polish on the bed, so I do gotta put it up in a separate bag. So you'll get a nail polish tour, not nail aid. All right, I'll just tell you to show the nail polish. I actually bought my money. Can you help me with direction where you want to go? Kat said you and mom literally have the same taste buds. Truly. Yeah. So when I was eating, I was thinking in the back of my head. I was like, "Is my mom eating out her food?" I was thinking that. I don't know. We can't go into detail. Like you said, it's his birthday. We can't go into detail how it tastes. It was good. It was good. What are you saying? Hello Kitty said, did you know I read 59 books in 2 days? Wowzers. What type of books were they? Um, Kat said, "I only have volume 1." Okay, so I hate the cliffhangers. Hate the cliffhanger. It's the worst. It's the worst. And recently I read a book where they said both duets were out, like part 1 and part 2 were out. Do you know I had to skip to the end of book 1. I found it so boring. So that's the thing. It's like when good books are released, guys, it's like they always leave you on a cliffhanger. So yeah, it's terrible. Um, can you say my friend's YouTube username? What's her name? Okay, good. You deleted it. Okay, it didn't look positive. I was looking at that. Um, okay. Hey girls, how are you doing today? Welcome from India. What's like in India? Oh, they were comic books. That's very nice. Okay, so let's put my nail polish in here. I got this in Petty. I got a Labubu in Paris. That's somebody who I'm interested in doing a brando at Labubu's. That'll be really funny. I will say Popmark, they have flown creators out to Thailand. Popmark is the Labubu's. There's this one girl I follow her on YouTube, and she was obsessed with like Popmarks before and Labubu's before they even became viral. And I used to watch her videos, and she would be like, "Hey, get ready with me. We're in Thailand going to like the first official Pop Mark store." And she would say they took like she's from Australia. And she like like Pop Mark flew her out to Australia and all that. So like I'm saying, like it's like that's why you just gotta post, right? That's why now when I start posting my videos, I try to tag like if I'm wearing an outfit or if I have something, I try to tag like the company because like I always thought it was only ever Tarte who did brand nails, but it's practically everyone who does this stuff, guys. But I do like Labubus. I do like bag charms. They're fun. Fun. Where's my other one? I'll try here. Eh. Hello, hello. How big is your heart? Big enough to allow me to survive. Um, Kat said, "Did you see my previous comment about who have the vampires?" No, I didn't see that one. Who has the vampire powers? I think you retype. I didn't see that one. But this is one Labubu. I got this in Paris. The price difference between the USA and Paris is crazy. I excuse me, I paid $40 for this in the US. 40 USD. This was 20 USD in Paris. 20 USD. $20. And it's authentic. I scanned the QR code. It's authentic. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You don't need to buy stuff in America anymore. You know what you guys need to do? You know what you need to do? You need to not buy stuff in America for like 3 years straight, 5 years straight, and just go to Europe. Just go to Paris or Amsterdam every 3 to 5 years. And just do all your shopping there. Because, like, what do you mean? What do you mean this was half the price? That's insane. There was no line. There was nothing. And isn't she cute, Cat? She is adorable. She is so adorable. And she's like a pinkish peach color. And she's part of the Exciting Macaroons collections, I think. I said it so wrong. No, the Exciting Macarons. No, monsters. Why am I saying macarons? Monsters, because out there call them monsters. So she's very cute compared to the blue one. I rarely wear the blue one anymore, right? I like the blue one still, but this is much cuter and she's much softer. I have two Labubus. I would get another one, but the only thing with Labubus, they're blind boxes. So like if I get another one from this collection, because this is the original collection or this collection, I run the risk of getting the same exact one again. And I would be so upset. I actually have three Labubus. I have another one, a tiny baby one that I've never seen in America. I got that one in Paris as well. But that one's kind of locked up. Where's the baby one? I think you have you guys seen the baby one? I don't think I've actually showed you guys the baby one up close. I'll get it and show you guys. Kat said the okay, read that. You have five bubbles. Nice. What colors do you have? And this is my mom's vintage Coach bag. She gave it to me. I actually did not have to take this, guys. Uh, okay, so here's the Labubu here. The baby Labubu is specific for this bag. I can only wear her with this bag since my mom says it matches perfectly. But look, I've never seen this in America. My nephew has a green one. He probably gave it away to one of his friends on him. But this is a baby Labubu. We got this in Paris, and I've never seen it in America. And this is actually an authentic one as well, a real one. So that's what I'm saying. Pretty cool. They're not the prettiest to look at, but they're cool. I like bag charms, so they're cool to look at. Exactly. I look at my stuff. Um, I don't know why YouTube won't let you message. Oh no, it's not coming through. And I shut down my computer, so I don't even see the messages on my laptop anymore. And I don't know. Maybe YouTube gets sensitive sometimes. They're probably like, you know what? They don't want to tell me what it is. And then, as always, I am the keeper of the wands. I'm just showing you guys random stuff. This happens when I stream from my room. You guys saw this before, I think, but I just random show you what random stuff. Expelliarmus. Okay, I will not Expelliarmus, y'all. We will only save Expelliarmus and Redacto for support. My uncle was calling me. I had to hang up on her. I'm streaming live. I don't know what she wants, but I'll call her after. Can you guys hear me now? Anytime somebody calls me, that sometimes takes out the audio. Hello? Hello? Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. But yeah, we'll only say yeah, we'll only say Redacto and Expelliarmus for people who come on stream and they're being mean. Instead, look at a magic trick, guys. What is it? Don't tell me I forgot a spell. Okay. Leviosa. That's funny. We're not gonna do that. That's funny. Okay, and then this is my mom's. Um, don't tell her I'm touching her wand, okay? No, this is Harry Potter. We don't do abracadabra with Harry Potter. So this is Queen Mother's. This is Albus Dumbledore's wand that my mom got. She likes it because she said it has African symbols. Queen Mother, her wand. And if you don't know, Albus Dumbledore, when you go to the Harry Potter studios, he has an onyx ring and everything. Yeah, so this is my mom's one. This is Albus Dumbledore's Alec. Redacto can be the timeout curse. Yes, cats. Redacto is the timeout curse. And then this is the Ravenclaw's house one. So yeah. The wand chooses the wizard. Harry Potter. That especially nerd. No, wait, really. Harry Potter is pretty good. Pretty good movie. I do like it. I do like it. So yeah, this is the ones. What house? I'm Slytherin. I'm a house Slytherin all the way. My Slytherin hoodie is currently dirty, so we don't have it here. But I'm house Slytherin. But I did get the Ravenclaw house wand because the wand chooses the wizard. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. But this is the one that I just liked and I gravitated towards, and it has like an inscription. So it says, "Is this upside down, bro?" No. Okay, it says we are those of wisdom and learning will those we're those of wisdom and learning will always find their kind. So we're those of wisdom and learning will always find their kind. That is the inscription on my Ravenclaw house one. And you know what? If you know anything about Unicornia, I think these words pretty much describe me, right? So yeah. Your Ravenclaw, very nice, very nice. So I have your house one. Cats like they still can't believe Slytherin. Yeah. I feel like I'm Slytherin because I identify as a Slytherin, right? So I chose that I'm Slytherin and nobody can tell me nothing. But if I'm being honest, I think when I did the quiz before, if I was not House Slytherin, I'd be House Ravenclaw for sure. Right? So Slytherin, Ravenclaw, I fall in between the center for them, but like me, I gravitate more so towards House Slytherin. I just like the house Slytherin and like the cores of like obviously the cores of House Slytherin. Um, Even though there was a small group that was bad, remember guys, like I said, they're survivors. Slytherin is all the other houses tied up in one, right? So it's just pretty cool. The cat said, I still can't believe I'm Slytherin. Welcome to the house, cats. Do not take the test again. You are in the perfect house, cats. And you know what? It makes sense why you're House Slytherin, right? You're more than welcome on the channel, and you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome for House Slytherin. I say it makes sense you're House Slytherin because I'm House Slytherin, and other House Slytherins know how to identify other House Slytherins. Alrighty. I think who's my mom? My mom is the headmaster, right? So yeah, she's no house. She's all the houses. put together. And this is an exclusive. And you know what? That's why I also got this one as well, because I did, when I went to the Harry Potter studio in London, I did want stuff that was only like that you can only get there. And this is what this was. This is an exclusive design collection. So once they're gone, they're really not going to be bringing them back. So like, yeah, and the Ravenclaw, and not the Ravenclaw, but the Slytherin House Wand, guys, it had a snake. That's my one thing about House Slytherin that I don't really like. Why do they have snakes as the logo, right? I don't like that. Curious spirits, exactly. Happy birthday, Hayden. Have a great day on your birthday. What are you planning on doing today? Eat a lot of cake. If cake's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. Alex said they seem to work off each other. Curiosity taken to different degrees. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So House Slytherin logged me out. Luckily, I was able to rejoin the stream. But yeah, House Slytherin and Ravenclaw, guys, it's very similar. They're very similar. It's just like Slytherin has the bad reputation just because of like Voldemort and all that. But Voldemort was like the bad stuff on the boot, right? Um, Kat said, "Wow, there must be a huge fire somewhere close. I saw 3 fire trucks zooming down." Oh no, that's really sad, man. I hope nobody's like. Hopefully, everybody's safe from the fire, or hopefully everybody's safe from the fire, or like if somebody is injured, it's not like life threatening. That's really scary. It's really scary. Yeah. Glad you could be here. Glad you guys could be here. Hey, Jackson. Because of Draco? No, Voldemort. Okay, Draco's kind of a chicken. Draco is a chicken. You know what Draco? Okay, you know what Slytherin is. Since you did mention Draco, the reason why House Slytherin, in my opinion, isn't necessarily is deemed as being bad. In my opinion, it's mostly because of Voldemort. I believe, right? Lord Voldemort, Tom Riddle. That's why. Draco wasn't bad, remember? Because, like, if you watch the movies, I've never read the book. I should read the book since I like Harry Potter so much. It's just like I told you. Once I watch the movie, it's very difficult for me to read the book, but I might try to read the book one day because people said the book is really great and it gives a lot of backstories on the character. But, like, from watching the movie, Draco is like, and House Slytherin, they prioritize pure bloods, right? Pure bloods isn't necessarily they don't want to mix with humans, right? So if they're having kids, they're having kids with only other wizards, right? They don't want to have kids with like mortals or muggles, right? So that's what Draco and his family and mostly most of House Slytherin is all about, right? So what happened was, right? Remember when Voldemort, Tom Riddle was like now becoming in power for the first time, his dad, Draco's dad, and like a small group of House Slytherin, they went with Voldemort. Why they went with Voldemort? I don't know. They went with Voldemort because Voldemort's main mission was he was prioritizing the non-mixing of like not non-mixing with muggles, right? Which isn't good. He went too far, Voldemort, right? So like his dad and all that, they were the bad people, I feel like. But Draco, it's like, what do you think about mental health? I guess it's just like circumstance. Because even in the end of the movie, too, remember, he did help Harry a little bit towards the end of the movie, but they did delete that scene from the movie. I don't know why they deleted a whole bunch of scenes from the movie. So it never really made the final cut. So like in the end, he did try to help him, right? So I don't know. But I think it's Voldemort mostly and the older generation. In the Harry Potter universe of House Slytherin who joined Tom Riddle, which wasn't pretty good. But I have to read the books though. One day I will read the books because that'll probably give me a better story of it. Um, but Jacob was a chicken because what really made me upset when I rewatched the movie, because I guess when I was younger, I never really paid attention to characters. But I think last year I rewatched the movies, and towards the end of the movie, there was this one scene where Draco's like sidekick, they ultimately like they died in the movie because like a fire was set in like the Chamber of Secrets and Draco ran away and left them. But it was ultimately his idea to go in the room. So that's when I was like, that was bad on Draco. You were not good for that. And that's when I'm like, you are a chicken. So you're a scaredy cat to do that to your friends, right? So that wasn't good. That's what I didn't like. Prior to that happening, Draco's character was more so, oh, he's being forced to do this by his parents, right? So yeah. Alex said, "Hey, was awesome to meet you. Have a great one. Same to you, Alec. Hopefully, I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Feeling Nutrition YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Have a great rest of your day." Um, Kat said, "Yeah, near the end, I did start feeling bad for Draco. Yeah, towards the end, but like little kid Draco, like it was just me. little kid, like the first 3 movies of the Harry Potter universe, they're kind of funny, but it's like you can just tell these characters are just mean. He was just a me. And you know what's so funny? Everybody always talks about Draco. Do you know the character? He only had like a total of like maybe like like 20 to like an hour of screen time throughout all 8 movies. I think there's 8 movies or 6 movies of Harry Potter. I'm not sure. But out of all the movies in the whole franchise, that one actor who plays Draco Malfoy, he only had between 20 minutes to an hour of screen time. So that's how good of like an actor he was to leave like an impact on all the other people who watched movie, because anytime we think about Slytherin, we think about that one character. So it's really funny. So these are my other nail polishes. We got LA Colors, Hard as Nail, Sally Hansen. This is what I do have on right now. Gel, LA Colors. I get LA Colors because they're affordable. This is another brand now. Maybe one day they'll send me stuff. But I guess they're like, it's already too affordable. This I got from the dollar store actually. Not bad. LA Colors, this is really old. This is probably no good. I should probably throw this away. But I keep it because it's my only red polish. And during the December months, obviously red, green, Christmas colors, that's when I use it. But anytime I use this, it chips off within like 1 to 2 days. But how's everyone doing today nonetheless? Glad you guys could be here. This looks old. This looks stiff. I gotta throw this thing away, man. I don't know. It's like a light pink LA color. Excuse me, what are you guys planning on doing today? What are you eating? Would love to know. This is LA Colors. This is old as well. I got this from Burlington. If you guys don't know, go to Burlington. They have really good nail polish as well. This beauty supply store, my mom got that. I took it from her collection. My mom did do her nails. Like my mom, she used to do her nails when I was at school. I used to call her sometimes. She's like, she's doing her nails. So this is LA Colors. This is my mom's. Took it from her. Sally Hansen. This I don't like this. I got this from the beauty supply store. It's nail polish that's supposed to like be used as like what is it, to like do design to your nails. It's like it's not good quality nail polish because it always runs, guys. Sally Hansen hardest nail. I didn't use the whole bottle. It spilled out. I do like this product as well. This is a good product too. I bought this with my own money. This is a good product as well, that you guys could get, and it'll grow out your nails. It really will work. It is kind of expensive, right? It's more expensive it's expensive than nail aid, but like $1 or $2, I think. But I do like this product a lot too. Belly Hansen artist nail. I tend to use it when my nails are long though. There are certain nail products that I only use when my nails are long, or if I have no other choice, and there are certain products that I use when my nails are short to grow it out. So this is more so one that's long. Oh, house, are you House Slytherin amongst the deceitful? What in the world? Are you a deceitful person? That what your username is inferring? Ew, this thing is old. I need to throw that away. This is my mom's. I took it from her. More of that. This I bought this because I was at school. This is a purchase that I do regret buying. I do like Sally Hansen's like line of polishes. This is I don't regret it because it's like not a good nail polish. I regret it because of the color. This was like $5 for colored nail polish. That's expensive. And I don't orange isn't my favorite color. I got this during October for Halloween. Yes, this is orange, Evan. Hey, Evan, how are you doing? Hey, Eric, lovely nail care. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? So, I got this because during the month of October, when I was back in school, I saw a lot of TikTok videos, YouTube videos about Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and I really wanted to try it. They said it dries in 60 seconds. It doesn't. It dries in like 5 minutes, not 60 seconds. But the color, I despise this color so much. Like, it's a pretty color, but after 2 days, I get so tired of the color. And then the bristle, the brush, I don't know if I got a bad brush or what, but, like, anytime I paint my nails with this color, guys, it, like, leaves, like, the brush on my nail, like, it sheds. But Sally Hansen Insta formula is pretty good. 5 to 10 minutes, not 60 seconds as advertised, though. This is good. LA Colors is the way to go. As you can see, if you look at Uniquely Mia's, and that's one thing that I should point out to you guys, right? What you're seeing, Nail Aid, guys, it's just for clear polish. Nail Aid doesn't have color nail polish. So for my colored nail polish, and that's very important too. For color nail polish, if you have a good base coat and top coats, you can use the cheapest color nail polish there is. Because this is 98 cents. And most of my nail polish that I have that's colored, it is LA Colors. 98 cents. Sally Hansen, $2 max with the exclusion of the Insta Dry. right? But I can do that because I have a good base coat, good top coat. Hey Raiders, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. You're having a good day. Nice, nice. Glad you're having a good day today, Evan. What'd you do today? Was wondering why they didn't say any color. Yeah, so that's why I should have put that disclaimer in there when I edit my next nail aid video. Put that disclaimer in there. But yeah, like I said, like I found them because freshman year, guys, I just went to Walmart and I wanted a good base coat and top coat because that was always very difficult for me to find, right? So that's why when I found them, I just decided to stick with it. So yeah, good base coat, good top coat. You use the cheapest nail polish. You can use nail polish from the dollar store. I use nail polish from the dollar store. I will say, as long as the nail polish from the dollar store is not old, it is going to be good. If you get old nail polish from the dollar store, it's going to be bad. Nope, I am not Obama's daughter. I am Queen Mother's daughter. How are you doing today? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are more than welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I use their connections for sure if I had the opportunity. Evan said I had to work. And then once I finished, I made some salmon. Okay, very nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. How did you cook the salmon? Good water. Very good water. It's parched. So that's everything in my nail polish case, guys. So Uniquely has a decent amount of nail polish. Makes up half the bag. I did a full nail polish haul for you guys slash tour in back in December. So if you guys want to see that, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my nail playlist videos. And this is the nail aid bag. I do want to keep it separate just because, like I said, I gotta make videos out. So that's why I keep it in a separate bag. I gotta organize my stuff, guys. I had an egg, like I had an Easter egg where I put all my nail polish in, but like I just bought so much nail polish, it doesn't fit there anymore. So I want shelves. But like I'm trying not to put stuff here, so I need shelves. One day I'm gonna have shelves, guys, where I can like you know those clear shelves that you get from the store or you can like hang it on the wall. One day in our future house where Queen Mother is coming with us. Don't worry, Queen Mother's coming with us. But one day we're gonna have like shelves. We're gonna put it on the walls, and I want to stack my nail polish on it, and I want to do the same thing with my bags because I have a lot of bags and like I have a closet. It's kind of messy, so I'm not showing it to you, but like I have a lot of clothes on it. I think I need to take out some of my clothes to make room for my bags, right? So I feel like I see those shelves that they like screw on the wall. You know what I'm talking about, right? You just stack stuff on. I feel like that'd be really cool. Um, your day's going good. Nice. Glad your day's going good, Raiders. Very nice. Mine's going good as well. Thank you so much for asking. Evan said hybrid means I'm half no, normal, half troll now. Wow. That's funny, Evan. Evan said I like the freshness of the weather today. Um, Excuse me. We've been getting some nice cool days. Okay, very nice, very nice. Hey, Anthony, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Anthony said, no, Evan said, I made salmon with spicy sauce with some mashed and veggies. It was nice. Sounds good. Sounds healthy. They probably think you look like the Obama daughter who goes to Harvard. Yeah, my mom used to tell me that when I was little. Yeah, my mom would say that's who you look alike, and random people in the street used to say that to me. So yeah, like I said, I got her a lot when I was younger, and China and McLean, you guys say. If only I had their connections. I guess everybody has a look alike, but when I look at pictures of them, I don't think I look like them, right? But like you guys said, do we actually know what we look like though? I guess it's features, similar features. Yeah, I'd rather have the connections though. If only me looking like them was helpful for like, I don't know, connection jobs that's paying a lot or something like that, right? um what are we saying? Evan said I air fry it with a little okay. Besides, it's also spicy. Nice. Hey, good evening. Good evening, Lanier. How are you doing? I'm doing good as well. How's everything going with you today? Evan said, ooh, that sounds good. You got some mushroom sauce. I've never had mushroom sauce before, but it sounds good. I've had pasta before, like Alfredo with mushrooms. That was pretty good. Um, I don't know what to make. Make that with sauce. Make that with since I don't eat chicken. Oh, you can just eat it by itself though. Love the balance, cats. Yeah, you can eat it by itself. Have you ever tried like just eating like the pasta by itself because that might be good. Sometimes itul is what they call it in the Caribbean when you don't eat stuff with meat. Sometimes eating itul is good for you guys. Um, I eat itul all the time. It's pretty good. Just rice and vegetables on the side. It's decent as long as the veggies are good. As long as the veggies are good, right? Yeah. Um, Kat said, "Wow, Evan, I've never heard you say anything positive about your weather." Now that you pointed out, Cats. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you just an epiphany. Just an epiphany. Wow. Heaven is like LOL cats, yeah. Um, well maybe the summertime is warming everybody up. So maybe Evan in the summer will hear more positive things. More positive things. Hopefully. Hey silly, glad you could be here. You're pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. You think this can be used as like a head thingy? I wonder. Imagine I do a ponytail and I take this. No, that's stupid. Never mind. Let's not do that. You see, sometimes uniqueness gets a little bit out of hand. Let's not do that with my hair. Um, Evan said, I don't know why I'm so happy about the weather. It's shocking me too. The skies are clear today. It's the sun, Evan. It's giving you the sunlight. It's probably not ridiculously cold. It's probably allowing you to have some positive dopamine. So that's why. Kat said, um, Kat said, same Evan. I love meat so much. I wish I didn't, but I do. Yeah, it's like I tried being a vegetarian, guys. I really did. I really did. And I promise you guys, I am still trying to be the vegetarian, but I'm taking it day by day. So some days I'm successful with being a vegetarian, other days I got to be a pescatarian, and then there are just some days I just got to eat the chicken. So I'm taking this vegetarian thing day by day. Hey Syria, how are you doing today? It's been a while since you've been on stream. How's everything going? How's everything going with you? What are we saying? Silly Goose said maybe, so maybe to the ponytail with like that. Right. So maybe. Be honest, guys. How does this look? No, like I'm like it could be interesting. Let's comb the hair. It could be interesting. See, this is why like straight hair is cool and all, but like anytime I comb it, I experience shedding. Like anytime the comb goes through my hair. So I don't know. Maybe that's actually not. Ooh, that's pretty. I need a clip. That's pretty right here. You can't tell me that's not pretty. I like that. That's pretty. I need to figure out how to clip it on though. Um, imagine, imagine a hairstyle where this is my whole entire head. That'll be so pretty. Like you take this and one here, one there, and it's just like the whole entire. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be really cool. I feel like a wig would have to do that because you have to glue it on, like a wig, and it's just like this is going around your whole entire head. That'd be really cool. Um, Sirius said, "Hey everybody, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yes, we're back in the pink room today for the live stream. Doing good. Thank you so much for asking. What was your day like today? What'd you eat?" Kat said, "In a thick ponytail. It'll look okay. Okay, cool." Evan said, "I love a big slab of steak sometimes." Evan said, "I had a slab of steak cooked in the oven. It was so nice. Okay, nice. I had it with a salad. It just hit the spot. Very nice, very nice. Cats, I got called Ginger. Who called you Ginger?" That's funny. Kat said, "Wow, I'm just realizing that Syria really had free time during his vacation because we realized you know." Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you were updating us on everything that happens. Hey, but you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense because yeah, once I enter my new degree program, guys, the live streaming schedule will most likely we probably won't be doing live streams in the weekdays, at least for like the first few months of my new degree program. And when I can stream for you guys, I'm gonna try and make them long, but I don't know, right? It'll probably be more so those spontaneous live streams. So yeah, I can understand like once you are depending on the job that you have and how much attention you want to focus to it, how like you can have a lot of free time or not a lot of free time to it. But yeah. You don't think so? Cats is like they don't think so? I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. Like going around, I feel like I have to do it. I have to do, I have to get a wig, like a straight wig, and a lot of these. I don't know how much I paid for this, but I got it like last year, and I don't think it was ridiculously expensive. So like, if you can get like, if I can get like a dozen of them for like an affordable price, I could get a cheap wig and like glue it on and see. But I don't know. In my head, for some reason, I feel like it would be kind of cool. Like you know what I'm getting. You know when you watch those movies you watch those old movies that particularly featured like Cleopatra and all that, how they would have like the Jews in their hair. That's what I'm getting. Maybe a different color. Because for me, I would want it to be pink. Like maybe change the black to pink, or maybe yeah, the black to pink. I don't want pink and black. I feel like that'd be really cool. I feel like I have to get this stuff though. We'll see. An experiment just to run. Serious, and I'm sorry, y'all. I've just been busy at work because the world economy changing and the war. But I've been a ninja watching. Do you remember you mentioned that last time you were on stream? I've missed y'all so much, but you've definitely been missed, Syria. And no problem at all, right? No problem at all. Remember, work hard, don't work too hard. Take your rest when you need it. And really, really appreciate you stopping in and saying hi when you can, right? The Uniquely Mia channel will always be here as long as YouTube doesn't decide to take away my channel from me or shut down. So make sure you follow me on TikTok at Uniquely Me as well. I don't think YouTube will do that, but you never know, right? So yeah, if I ever go MIA and you cannot find a Uniquely Me channel, look for me on TikTok. Because if that ever happens, just know YouTube did something, which is why I don't have my YouTube channel. Hopefully they never do that to me. That would suck. That would really suck. But yeah. Um, what we saying? Kat said, "Oh, no problem, Syria. You gotta save it for your next vacation." Yup, exactly right. So that's a motivator, as Kat said. Even though you're busy at work, every day you go to work and every day you receive a paycheck after you pay your bills, you're like, okay, one step closer to your next vacation, right? Hey Christy, glad you could be here. Hey Unicorn, welcome back. That mushroom sauce might make good tacos too. Oh, I really don't know. I've never really had a taco, so I don't know. I wouldn't know, honestly. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. But last thing I want to show you guys that I got from the Harry Potter exhibit. But welcome everybody to the live stream. It's Unique Lamia here. Y'all are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So make sure to like the video, consider subscribing if you haven't already. So this was the last thing that I got from the Harry Potter Museum in London. If you go, this is free. This is a Harry Potter, the Making of Harry Potter activity book, right? So as you go through like the tour, you're supposed to stamp it. We didn't. We stamped some of them, but we were not consistent with it. Oh wait, we didn't stamp any. I guess we only stamped one book and we didn't do the others. That's sad. But this is as you go through each room. They had the Quidditch room. Quidditch was on a green screen, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, Christy. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Take a deep dive. I do hope you enjoy what you see. So this is divination. Divination broadens your minds, my dears, and allows your eyes to see past the mundane. Sybil. So that's the teacher who like saw the future. Premonition, you can say. Platform 9 3/4, the Hogwarts Express. I did go on Hogwarts Express actually there. That was pretty cool. And then we have Gringotts Bank, where all the money is, where the gold coins is in Harry Potter universe. So we did walk through that bank too. We went through Diagon Alley was so amazing. When we went through Diagon Alley, they literally recreated Diagon Alley. It was insane, guys. It was totally insane. Diagon Alley. That was really cool to go there. It was really cool, guys. If you guys can go there, definitely recommend you visit if you're a Harry Potter fan. It was awesome. And Hogwarts Castle, they did like a mini replica of Hogwarts Castle. So like if you guys have seen the full traditional YouTube video, I was able to walk on Hogwarts Bridge, right? But like the castle, I guess going inside the YouTube, not YouTube, I guess going inside the Harry Potter studios was us being in Hogwarts Castle, right? But like we just saw a replica of it. It was still cool nonetheless. But yeah. And then we went into the dark forest. They had a huge tarantula in the dark forest. That was kind of scary. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Do recommend you guys visit if you have the opportunity. My cat said, "Welcome, Christy." Okay, love to see the positivity. You guys welcoming each other. Love to see it. Thank you guys for always being positive and kind to each other. Really, really, really means a lot. And thank you guys for supporting Nick Lamia once again. It really, 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 really means a lot, guys. So, does anybody have any other comments, questions, or concerns? Be more than happy to answer y'all. My next scheduled live stream is on Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might do another stream spontaneously before then for you guys, but like I always say, I really won't know if I do it until like I'm in the moment because it's gonna be spontaneous. So yeah. Kat said, I haven't been to the Wizarding World in forever. Oh, it's in Orlando, right? Yeah. Yeah, I went there. I went there. My house, my nephew. Okay. So it's been like more than 10 years since I went to the Wizarding World in Orlando Studios. I do know there's a lot of updates to it. So yeah. I mean, do I want to go back there? Yeah, in the future for sure. I do know that Queen Mother said one day we could have a meet and greet in Orlando Studios for the Harry Potter supporters from Florida. So in the future for sure, one day we'll go back to Orlando Studios and do the Wizarding tour, whatever that is. That'll be really cool. But when I went there when I was younger, I went with my nephew and Bianca. It was cool. I got a hat there. I remember I went on the dragon ride. Not the dragon ride. Was it the dragon ride? I don't know. They have a lot of updates, guys. I really don't remember it. And I didn't record it, so I have some pictures, but if you don't record it, did it really happen, right? Can you sing you happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Alan. Have a great day on your birthday. But next time you go to the Wizarding World, Gigi Cat, let us know what you think about it. Let us know what you think about it. And if they have any cool merch, right? That's exclusive. Remember, get the exclusive merch. That's the best merch to get. It looks damaged, but I'm fairly confident it's not because it's been a while since I've had my hair flat ironed and straightened. So this is like the third time this year. So I don't think it's damaged. Mm, yeah. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. What you talking about? What I'm talking about? I was talking about like the Orlando. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so you were talking to Sean. Okay. All right. Hey Brooks, how are you doing today? You love my hair and I have the same. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate your kind words. We're twinning with the hairstyle then. It's really cool, really cool. Yeah, I wrap my hair with this. I think I showed you guys this before, right? You just I'm not gonna wrap it on stream, but like you just like take it and then you just like do the wrap and then you take this and then it goes on top. And then once it goes on top, I like to turn it. So yeah. Damage here doesn't even hang. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, my hair's not damaged too. You just reminded me too, Cap, typing that comment because when I wet my hair, it all curls. It all curls up because I remember when I was younger, when I was in high school, my hair was heat damaged. I did tell you guys that. And anytime I would wet my hair in high school, there would be curls like up to here. Curls would be up to here, but then towards the end, it would always be straight. It would not get curly. So my hair has gotten a lot healthier from when I was in high school. And I didn't do a big chop or anything. I know people always talk about big chops. I never did that. Like, obviously, my hair is much shorter than it was at the start of the year. And that's because, like my mom said, when I was taking out my braids, I probably pulled some hair out. Or I didn't pull it out, but like I probably cut too short for the braids, right? So that's why. But like, I didn't do a big chop. So the main way that I'm not a hair specialist by any means, but the main way I got my hair back to be healthy, I just like literally prior to this year, I went like 5 years without having my hair washed, blow dried, and flat iron because like I was just at school, so I would just like have my mom braid my hair, and when my hair wasn't braided, I would just wash it, blow dry it, with the dryer, and I'll just braid it up. So it was never really flat iron because it's really a flat ironer that damages your hair. In addition, it's the Dominicans too. When you go to the Dominicans, guys, they burn your hair. Because when my mom flat irons my hair, she doesn't really burn it. You really won't. The only time you smell the hair burning is if the temperature is too hot, right? So yeah. No, I washed my hair in 4 years. I didn't flat iron it, like blow dry flat iron it. Hey, you could go 4 years while washing your hair too. It probably get really matted. I don't think I would run that experiment because, like, even when my hair is clean, my scalp, I'd be scratching my scalp sometimes. So yeah, what are you saying? Kat said, "I need to get back to streaming. I've been looking for some of your streams. I made sure my post notifications are on, but don't worry, Cats. Like I said, don't feel pressured to do it. Right? Just do it if you find it fun and work at your own schedule. Right? But the minute you decide to do another stream, my post notifications are on. So I'll definitely try and join as long as I'm awake. Because the only reason why I won't join a stream is because one, I didn't get a notification. Two, I'm sleeping. Or three, I'm probably just outside. And if I join, I won't be able to pay attention. Those are the only three reasons why I won't join a stream. Okay. Oh, you're off on Friday. Very nice. Okay. So you want to do an early stream and a late stream. But we'll see. Okay, that's really nice. Yeah. So like two different times with streaming will allow you to like grow even more because like you're getting two different audiences. Because remember, there's different people on the stream at different times. So yeah. Can I fly to the UK? Nah. Mia only flies first class. Clock it. Clock it. 100%. Let's manifest it. Mia only flies first class. Let's manifest that for sure. Yep. One day we are gonna fly business class and first class for sure, for sure. I think I'll get to business class first, right? But we will fly first class and business class for sure one day. But yeah, first class for her and her mom. Yup, exactly, cats. Hey Brooks, how are you doing today? I've never flown. I have flown first class one time in my life. Um, but that's when I was a younger. I remember I think my mom told me like we were going to I don't know where we were going, but she said we were running late for our flight and we had to get our flight change or something. It's not like we were running late for a flight or we had to get our flight change and like they just gave us the seats that were on the plane. And what I do remember from that experience, they gave me a lot of chips. I had unlimited chips. And that was when I was a kid, right? So that's why I don't remember it 100%. So yeah. I just remember I really like the chips. And then my mom, she's flown like first class before. She said she took Stu to her like on his birthday previously. They were first class. That was cool. Hey Jonte, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. How's everything going with you? You look beautiful. Thank you so much for your kind words. Always a pleasure when you are on. It seems like today's the day where we have the supporters who went MIA are hopping back on. We got Jonte, we had Syria, we had Anthony here today, and we had a lot more. We had a lot more who was MI with Raphael. So we have a lot of supporters come back in and saying, hi, how's everything going with you today? This live stream was just like a trivia Monday. Yeah, trivia Monday Q&A stream. Showed you guys some stuff that I found that I got from the Harry Potter studios. Yeah. And I think it's the different times too. I think this is the latest stream that I've done in a while, I think. One of the latest ones I've done. So yeah, different times. That's why I like experimenting with the different times that I live stream for you guys sometimes. It was really cool. You forgot we did trivia. It's been so like the stream has been so long, and you've been here for a while. Catch out to you. Really appreciate it. So like, that's what I'm saying. We've pivoted so many times. It seems like it's been multiple different streams, and I'm really happy with YouTube because surprisingly, the YouTube app has logged me out, right? But it's been allowing me to allowing me to log back into live stream, which I do appreciate. Just chilling after work. Very nice, very nice. Jonte said, I've been very busy. I will make sure when I see you live to at least stop by and say hi. 100%, 100%. Even though you're busy, you're hopping to say hi, right? And even though you are missed when you are not on the live stream, right? I do know, like you said, you're out there doing awesome and amazing things. So Uniquely Me channel will always be here, right? As I said, as long as YouTube does not take my channel away or shut down, right? So anytime you guys are able to hop on and say hi or just watch a video and de-stress, right? Get the positive, unique dopamine from Uniquely Me and family. That's all that matters, right? So yeah. Thanks for stopping in. Jonte said, I just got off work myself, had a long day. Okay, okay, very cool, very cool. Well, I mean, hopefully by watching Uniquely Me channel, it's able to make you de-stress a little bit and chillax, chillax. Very cool, very cool. And in addition to the live streams, anytime you guys get off of work at like at a late time after a busy day or after a busy day outside and you want to see Uniquely Mia guys, and I may not be streaming, remember you guys can go and check out some of my full nutritional YouTube videos, right? I have more than 2,000 videos on my channel, which is insane. Like, you're telling me I edited, I recorded, and I posted more than 2,000 videos. Some of them are live streams, right? Most of them are live streams, but that's still crazy to me, right? So you guys can always go back and watch those videos, let it take you on an adventure, right? And just chillax there. Hey Brooks, have you ever been fake colorful? Wait, have you ever been fake colorful hair in your hair? What? Are you asking if I ever had extensions in my hair that's colorful? Yeah, I've had extensions in my hair that's colorful before. All right, cats. Thank you so much for being here, Gigi Cat. Also, as Cats and Pokemon, always a pleasure when you're on. As always, have a great night. Ooh, you're gonna reheat some egg rolls for dinner. Reheat some egg rolls for dinner. Very nice, very nice. Alrighty, have a great rest of your night, Gigi Cat. Hopefully, I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full length my YouTube video or YouTube short. Have a great one. Have a great day. But yeah, I've had blue. I've had yellow. Blue, yellow, orange, pink, red, turquoise. Turquoise was a fun color. I did like that one. Purple. I've had a lot of different hair colors in my hair, guys. A lot of different ones. Hey Johnson. Johnson said, Mia, remember when I first got on your live stream, on your live, you was not this comfortable. I can actually say I've seen your growth. Good night, cats. I wish I would have caught you longer on the line. Maybe next time. Oh yeah, I think the more you stream, yeah, it's like what I said earlier, right? When some people ask me for like advice on like what to do if I start a YouTube channel, right? It's just the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, right? The more you do it. Cause I remember I remember when I was at university, I would always not like live streaming in public. Like when I went to mall, when I went to Walmart, I really didn't like it. I would always deliberately walk outside with my headphones and I would have headphones in my ear so it can look like I'm on a FaceTime call. Now I'll be outside and I'll just be holding the phone up. I'll be like, imagine this is the phone. I'll be like, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. Like I'm talking to the phone, and it still happens to this day. The amount of times I'll be outside and I'll be talking on the phone, like I'll be live streaming, I'll be talking to the phone, and I just see people side eyeing me. Like, yeah, this girl's crazy. Who the world is she talking to? Because they expect to hear another voice, and I don't have headphones in my ears, right? They see that. So like, the more you do is what I'm trying to say, the better you get at it, and the more comfortable you get. And shout out to you guys as the Uniquely Mia supporters, right? It's your support, your engagement, and your positive energy that like helps me be more comfortable live streaming, right? Because like, even if I'm in an uncomfortable situation, like in public, and I'm streaming, right? I continue to stream and I continue to talk like in public and stream, right? Just because like I do know I have supporters who want to see this too, right? And it just like comes back in even when I'm streaming by myself. So shout out to you guys as the Uniquely Mia supporters. I think I've been live streaming consistently for like 3 years, if we're including this year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's either 2 years or 3 years. I think I've been live streaming consistently. The only time I've taken a break from live streaming is when I go like on vacation to countries that don't have internet. Then I'll maybe take like a 2 month break, not no, like a 2 week break or like a 1 to 2 month break, just because even then I always find a way to try and do like little live streams for you guys. So it's been a lot of streams, so I think by this time I better be comfortable. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. So yeah. Okay. Happy birthday, Brooks. Um Oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Eat a lot of eat your favorite dessert. If dessert's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. Hopefully you have an amazing day on your birthday today. Thank you so much for sharing the day here. Have you any MLP merch? What in the world is that? So guys, do write your final comments, questions, or concerns in the chat. I'm getting a little tired as well. So might end the stream soon. I do. This was a very long one, though. A very long stream. It was more than 6 hours. Not more than 6 hours. It was more than 3 hours, I think, because I started around 3. So pretty good live streaming timeline, I think. Kat said, by the way, tell your mom I'm going. Tell your mom I'm going live. Wait, what? By the way, tell your mom I'm going. Oh, LOL. At the food. Okay. Thing all day today. Okay, okay. I will tell her. I will tell her, cats. I'll tell her. I'll tell her. Yeah, because last time on stream you weren't eating and that wasn't good. So I'll definitely tell her that you're getting something. Seems like I love onions. Yeah. We got brown onion, white onion. What's that? Purple onion? Okay, purple onion, a red onion. Got some carrots. I think garlic is somewhere here. I don't know. But yeah, very affordable. So very nice, very nice. So thank you so much. Only thank you, Gigi Cat. Thank you, Time. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Jonte. Thank you, Cats. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Evan. Excuse me. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Love Positive. Thank you, David. Thank you, Door Mob Man. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Syria. Thank you, Silly. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Fern. Thank you, Among the Deceitful. Thank you, Alec. Thank you. What's your name? Oh, No Name. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, Mira. Thank you, Salam. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Hello Kitty. Thank you, Sing. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you, That Boy Ant. Thank you, everybody, for being on today's live stream. It was very, 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 very enjoyable having you guys on. As always, thank you guys again for your support. Thank you for 7,000 supporters on YouTube. Stay tuned for a video about the giveaway information for you guys. I'll be dropping that video sometimes this week, early next week. If I don't get it out to you this week, stay tuned for that. Just have to film the video and edit it. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. And as always, stay positive. And thank you so much for supporting Uniquely Mia. If you guys want more of Uniquely Mia after the live stream, definitely check out some of my full nutritional YouTube videos and or YouTube shorts. As I said, I live stream on Mondays 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Fridays 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday I do some more so the spontaneous live streams. And throughout the week, I also live stream spontaneously and I post YouTube shorts and sometimes full nutritional YouTube videos. Alrighty, guys. So have a great rest of your day and stay positive. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Always a pleasure to talk to y'all.